What's up, Dub Nation? Let me text Dean. He's a tad bit late. All right, so Dean is on his way, hopefully. And I hope everyone's doing well. I've started a new channel that I'd like everyone to subscribe to when you get a chance. But I got to find the URL, first of all. How do I do that? Let me see. See if that works. Yeah, it worked. So far, I have 11 views. But we're starting that on the other channel. P Dizzle. Been a while. Good to have you. And I hope Dean can come on soon because, man, this other channel that I've started, it took some time. I am pooped. So, woke up, stayed up late because I had to do a whole bunch of stuff. I'm moving, in case you haven't logged in the last couple times. I'm in the process of moving. And so in doing so, you just got to get your whole place ready to go. And so stayed up late doing that. Then I woke up and then I was working on the other channel. Ooh, got a cut on my foot. Don't know where that came from. P Dizzle with the super sticker. Wow. Oh, man. Thanks. Got some hippos. I can see the YouTube. StreamYard doesn't show the hippos, but that's pretty cool. So let me see if I can. I started another channel. So it's an NBA one. Here's the other channel. I have 0 subscribers. I didn't want to subscribe Let's Go Warriors to it. Then it'd be too obvious that it was me. But anyways, here's the other channel. Please subscribe, aside from hitting the like button. And hit the like button today. Boom. Check out that. Please subscribe to NBA Up Close. Where's Dean, man? We need Dean. Let's throw up the extra screen in the back. Get this box score going. Ooh, we were talking about a little bit. Me and Dean were talking a little bit about Donte DiVincenzo. So we'll talk about that later. Let's see. Please subscribe to a new NBA Up Close channel. Putting this in the description. Does it come up? Oh, no, it doesn't. Somebody's NBA Up Close 85. That's not it. How come it doesn't show up? Up Close. I should be able to add, and then I guess because I have 0 subscribers, maybe that's why. Oh, I'm NBA Up Close 1924. No, I'm not. That's not it. Oops, sorry. I accidentally hit the sleep button. Dean Chambers in the house. Dean, if you could tilt your laptop a little bit so you're more in the top half of that'd be good. Let me finish my URL here. Why didn't that work? YouTube.com @NBA Up Close. There we go. Thanks. P Dizzle, we got 1 subscriber. Uh-oh, Dean disappeared. We got 1 subscriber. Yeah. Oh, no. That's it. I'm done. Done with the channel. Let me see if the 1 subscriber shows up. Refresh. How do you refresh Control R or Command R. 4 subscribers. Where's Dean? Dean's still gone. All right. Thanks, P. Dizzle. Go here. NBA Up Close at NBA Up Close. And by the way, good content. I should say so myself. I mean, if I can make a shameless plug, I've got NBA. Check this out, guys. Check it out. I've already got a youtube.com at NBA Up Close. I've already got 2 videos, finals practice and game 1, and I have on deck. Literally, it's uploaded. I just haven't done the thumbnail yet. Practice from yesterday. Pretty cool stuff. Dean,
what's up, Rich?
All right.
NBA Up Close. Sorry.
Yeah, I know, right? Like you like my logo? It's the actual Wilson ball.
I love it, man. I love the name too. NBA Up Close. It's excellent.
Can you do the play-by-play? I'm about to tip off.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm about to tip off too. So hopefully I won't be.
Yeah, I'll come back.
Pretty close. Okay.
So let's sync up when you get a chance. I have not tipped off yet.
The ref's going to center court. Just tipped it right now.
Oh man, you're ahead of me. How'd you do that? Oh,
I don't know.
Well,
it's
now
the magic of the internet.
You're gonna have to pause then.
I can't pause because it's TV.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah.
Oh, are you on over-the-air antenna or no?
It's cable? Not over-the-air antenna, but I don't think you can pause this. Because Jokic misses a left-handed layup. Yeah.
Oh, I just saw Bam miss. The Heat won the tip, and then Jokic missed. Okay. Sorry. You go ahead. Let me see.
You want me to just go ahead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got to do a couple things.
All right. Sounds good, Rich. It's 0-0 inbound Bam over to Max Strus for 3. It's good. 3-0 Miami, Denver. Jokic taking the ball up the court. Going against. I think they're playing man-to-man still here.
Try to go over the air.
Porter looking for Jokic. Finds him. Jokic handoff to Porter. I was thinking about a sidestep. Jokic takes a contested 3. In and out. Still close, but in and out. Butler taking the ball up the court. Gets a screen. No, rejects a screen from Adebayo. Gabe Vincent down to about the free throw line. Puts it up. It's good. 5-0. Heat up. 10:40 to go. Jokic still playing on the perimeter a little bit. He sends it over to Gordon. Gordon was looking to get inside, threw it over to Murray, who takes a contested, difficult, almost double team 2-pointer, which goes back rim. Adebayo hands it to Butler. Looked like he was going to set a screen left, and then he came back, did set a screen. Butler into the middle of the lane, little pump fake. That was a great shot, but he missed it. Nuggets on the fast break. Throws it out to Porter, who takes dribble into the elbow in the contested mid-range shot. No. Vincent is back up the court, 9:50. The Nuggets still haven't scored. He gets to the right elbow, hits it. The Nuggets probably – I know Mike Malone's really confident with this team, but every shot the Heat have hit, 1-3, 2 elbow jumpers, that's just way too easy. Anyway, Murray finds Jokic, who gets low, goes into the low post versus Adebayo, and that's what makes the Nuggets so hard to defend, because they do have that guy who's a low post, just absolute monster, can get to the rim easily. It's 7-2. But the Heat create a wide open corner 3 for Max Strus, and the Nuggets take timeout here. It's 10-2, Heat Nuggets.
Miami 10-2 Q1.
16 people watching right now.
Ooh, how many likes?
15.
Hey, not bad.
Yeah. Oh, 16 actually. Should be. Because I've been liking your videos from both my my own YouTube profile and from my dad's. So
Oh,
getting 2
thanks.
from us. He's okay with it too. I asked him.
Cool.
Oh, what I wanted to do though is, do we have a poll up for today, Rich?
Not yet. What should we do?
Oh, just I don't know. Who do you want for the game? For game 2?
Should we do who do you think will win, or who are you rooting for?
Let's just go. Who are you rooting for?
Okay.
There's 16 of our close friends here, so we're just having a cool time hanging out. If there were 200 people, I might say, who do you think is going to win? But for our buddies, yeah.
I'm rooting for Miami, even though I want Denver to win the trophy overall. I just want the series to go 7. I want Denver 4-3.
You want a close, exciting
Yeah.
series, and not a sweep or something. Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you for doing play-by-play.
No problem.
I am going to mute myself and probably take myself off screen for just a little bit.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good. I know Draymond, he actually said in the episode, I can never say things. This is his finals prediction episode, so it was the second to last one, I believe. He said, I can never say things in a just say it like quickly. I always go into a lot of depth and everything. Basically, he picked the Nuggets in 5, I believe. For the Nuggets, I think Heat will win today. All right. Yeah, I could see that. Pretty common. Let's say if the Nuggets were to win in 6, right? Well, I mean, it would help if they won both home games, of course. But win game 1. If you lose game 2, then you try and win both on their home court. Let's see. It's 3-1. Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that because then you'd have to win 3 games in Miami, right? If it was win, loss, win, win, loss, win. So, yeah, that's interesting. Obviously, to win in 6, the Nuggets have to win in Miami itself. Anyway, we are back. Strus misses a 3-pointer. Murray comes down, takes gives a little bump, and takes a close shot, jump shot, but it doesn't go in. I'm sorry, that wasn't Murray. Adebayo posts up, but misses it. Aaron Gordon dribbling against Max Strus, and they like that size advantage. Goes to the lane, puts it up. I think it was blocked out of bounds. I don't have the audio on, so I can't hear what the announcers say the call is. Porter inbounds to Jokic. Jokic chilling at the free throw line, gives it back to Porter, who goes in the lane, puts it up and in, but it's an offensive foul. So it's still 10 Miami with 10, Denver with 2. Yep, Kevin Love was right there. Admittedly, the Nuggets are not playing quite with the same level of team energy, but KCP is hounding Gabe Vincent all the way up the court. It was like a nice little 80-something foot press. Vincent throws it really high up to Butler, who did catch it but wasn't able to put up a shot. Love throws over to Love in the corner. Back to Vincent, takes a tough fade away. Looked like there was contact, but no call. Murray, pushing the pace, finds KCP in the right corner. Bang! Right down the middle. 10-5. That's right corner 3, I mean. Adebayo calmly puts up just inside the paint, if there were any paint there. Jumper, splash, 12-5. 7:26, 25 to go. Murray operating in the right wing, over to Jokic. Jokic surveying the court. Didn't even really have to pump fake, just looked at the rim. Oh, turned around and threw up what looked like a hook, but it was actually an alley-oop to Gordon and slams it down. 12-7. It's back being a close game. And KCP tries to go through the Adebayo screen and is called for a foul there. Yeah, that's a beautiful move from Jokic. You see that all the time as a hook shot, and he just had the presence of mind or was so crafty and deceptive that it was an easy pass to Gordon. Adebayo from the free throw line throws it over to Butler, who's working from the YouTube TV area. Gets a call, going to the line, which you're not expecting the Heat to shoot 2 free throws again. That's for sure. They're obviously going to come out and be much more aggressive. Klay Thompson can do that, I think. Now Kevin Love is getting upset with KCP to LeBron fans going at it with one another. And Butler's about to shoot the first. There's 6:56 to go in the game. Butler's at the line. Game 1 was only the second time all season Butler didn't have any free throw attempts. It's the first. And Butler calmly shoots it, hits the second. It's 14-7. The Heat have doubled the Nuggets score, but at the beginning of the game, it's not. That's not too bad of a thing. Murray working. Don't want him getting too. He was a little bit too overly aggressive there. Threw the ball into Steve defensive hands. Adebayo works down the lane, gets just outside the restricted zone, puts it up, and it rolls down and in. 16-7. Michael Porter Jr. finds Jokic. Jokic handoff to KCP. Takes a difficult 2. No good. These aren't the best shots. Excuse me. Denver, I think, needs to take another timeout, honestly. They don't have their rhythm going. The Heat, very calm. Adebayo puts up a little bit off-balance floater, which is probably why it missed. But again, just a fairly wide-open shot right at the rim, whereas the Heat are collapsing on the paint a lot. Jokic, it was a 3. I thought his foot might have been over the line, but he catch and shoot 3, splash, 6-point game, 16-10. So I guess instead of taking time out, just give the ball to Jokic every time. That'd probably work pretty well. Butler, that was just a very simple fake setting screen. Let me look one way, you go into the corner, and I'll pass it to Max Strus for 3. 19-10. Jokic down the lane again. There was a call. It's going Miami's way. I think that was a travel, maybe? Yep. Well, either way, it's Miami ball. Butler is posting up KCP. He jumped and landed with the ball in his hands, but I guess the ref said KCP knocked it out. Butler goes right back at him and puts up the floater, 21-10. KCP ball handling here for the Nuggets over to Jokic, who puts up a difficult off-balance floater. No good. MPJ gets the offensive rebound, and he gets fouled. Bam Adebayo, can't believe it. Mike Malone's at Jokic. Mike Malone's angry that Jokic didn't get that call there earlier. As we're going back to replay of Butler's perfectly timed floater. Kyle Lowry's set to come in for Gabe Vincent, looks like. And the Nuggets will inbound on the sideline. Jokic over to Gordon, over to Porter Jr., back to Jokic. He's ball handling from the perimeter, attacking the paint from outside a lot more, which he does right there. A nice little layup, 21-12. As Lowry calls for a timeout. Excuse me. See one more replay of Jokic driving down the lane against Kevin Love. They traveled. Very high IQ player, Blazer. You're right. I just hope he misses. Yep. Tend to root for the underdog any given night unless it's Lakers, which is not what I think. That's what my man Rich said. Yeah, he was in the paint, did a spin move, and traveled. And what did the Heat do? Is that then the Max Strus 3 maybe after that? Got a Steph Curry protect this house ad. Maybe he's a Jokic fan here. I think next year Curry should do a win on the road ad. Huh? That might be nice. Oh, Blazing psyched about the Heat. Miami is up right now with 18 votes, 56-44 in terms of who people think will win. Or sorry, who people are rooting for to win today. So we got a close, or somewhat close, I guess. It wasn't Lakers Nuggets were 92% of the people or something like that, I think, were rooting for the Nuggets. But still, obviously, Miami, a pro Miami crowd out there. I know Bruce is rooting for the Heat. All I hear of him is him channeling his best spell. I love that. Hey, that's what real fans do, They at least try to coach. Hey, you never know. Nicole obviously knows her basketball. Although, maybe if he's going to be Coach Spo, he can't scream, it's over, we're getting swept after game one, though, because then look at this. You have game 2 so far. Nice shot of DeAndre Jordan, telling everyone that coach is talking right now. We are back. Lowry over to Butler, who shoots a mid-range shot. No good. The Nuggets are slow as hell getting the ball, though. They don't have the energy right now. Back to Butler, puts it up again. Again, no good. Again, the Heat get the ball. Max Strus 3. Nope. Finally, the Nuggets control it. They're lucky that the Heat didn't score yet again off of that. Gordon going right at Strus. Finds MPJ from outside. Oh, splash. It's a little bit tough 3, but he can hit tough 3s. 12-15. Butler finds Strus, who finds... Oh, I'm sorry. No, that was Martin who found Strus, who missed the 3. Gordon over to Porter Jr. again. Nope. Back rim. Lowry taking the ball up the court. Screen by Zeller. Going into the paint. Finds a cutting Butler who almost lost it. But then everybody clears out. He posts up. Picks up the dribble. Spins one way, the other. Nope. Passes out. Gets back. Now at the 3-point line. Over to Strus for 3. It's good. 24-15. 3 minutes to go in the first. Aaron Gordon over to Bruce Brown, who finds Jokic again at the 3, though. They're feeding Jokic at the 3-point line a lot. He drives on Zeller. He made a layup, but I think it doesn't count. I think there was a foul before even before he got to his shot attempt. So. And Strus comes out to a standing ovation by his bench. Murray working against Strus. Over to Porter. There's an illegal screen. What was that? Max Strus already has 12. So he was Bruce is happy that he's not cold as the Rockies anymore. Oh, Murray with step back possibility. He didn't shoot it, which is surprising. Finds Jokic, who does shoot it from the free throw line. It didn't hit the rim. It's nothing but net. 24-17. 2:22 to go. Butler, speaking of 22s, holding the ball around the finals logo. Gets down in the lane, feeds Cody Zeller, who scores it over the 2-time MVP. Jokic is upset about that. Finds Bruce Brown, who slices through the lane with an athletic layup. 26-19. Still only a 7-point game, but the Heat are really controlling the momentum, it feels like, of the first quarter at least. Caleb Martin down the lane, puts it up. There's a call. It's a charge, I think. Sean Spo trying not to give any emotions. What was that? Block, charge, or flop? Hey, we got to have Rex Chapman add flop to his block charge. Jokic down the lane, puts it up and in. That was a difficult shot. He spun it kind of as he released it, and it hit the rim and bounced around, kind of caught the rim and went down. 26-21, Jokic, already 11 points. Bullet down the lane. He gets around the hoop, and then he throws out the 3 a lot, which is just something I don't know. If you're around the hoop, man, at least look to put the ball up. For everybody, Nuggets, Warriors, Heat, Lakers, Celtics, Bucks, Knicks, whoever you are. I don't get that. Anyway, I'm complaining about a pet peeve while Jokic is going down the lane, looking like a monolith, gives him a little spin move. Oh, they almost had the rebound. The Heat almost had the rebound, but the Nuggets tipped it away. They found they found Christian Brown and took it all the way to the hoop. The rookie, I think. He's a rookie, right? The rookie scored a big layup. 26-23. Wow, that should have been an over and back. There's not enough time for me to describe what happened, but I think that should have been an over and back. Anyway, Lowry misses it, so the Nuggets have probably one more one more not half-court heave shot attempt here with about 8 seconds to go in the first. Murray. Yep, and Lowry's called for foul. Getting around that screen. Yeah, he pulled Murray's hand. Here's everybody's favorite revelation in the playoffs, Haywood Highsmith coming in. The Nuggets are going to inbound. It's Murray inbounding to Jokic. Jokic hands off to Murray. Murray did not see a wide open Jokic. Dribbles a lot, puts up a crazy shot. No good. Oh, he missed Jokic wide open for three there. Wide open for three. But a 3-point game after having been down, 12? That's a lot better for the Nuggets than where they had been. They are undefeated at home, by the way, still. These playoffs, that is. As long as he gets good seats in the Dublin, too. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Spo not happy with K.Love. He said the Warriors will take. No. He's just coaching him up. That's all. Steph for him. I don't think I would make that deal. Yeah. But I'm sure there are people who would talk about it. Anybody but Steph, Caleb Martin? Well, I don't think I can agree with that either on a serious note. No, Caleb Martin's proven himself to be an excellent playoff performer. This year at least, and I wouldn't be surprised if he. I like his brother too. Cody Martin, is that it? Last Voyage of the Demeter. There's always some good horror movies that come out around summertime. I guess they don't all want to wait till October, though. Yeah, I mean, they're showing a little recap here on whatever you're watching, ABC, ESPN, of how wide open both the three and going deep into the paint. A lot of the shots Miami is taking. It's just hasn't been the same defensive. It hasn't been the same defensive pressure there. Yeah, well, the draft is about to come up. It's not that long after. I think it's if there's a game 7, I think there's. I think there's like 3 days or something, maybe 4 days until the draft. So he's gonna watch it for a 3rd time in a row. Man, there's a Dude's a Spider-Man fanatic, man. Oh, he's got to be like 60-something, I think, right? Maybe late 50s. Just glad there wasn't a Scientology ad right after. I'll never you pay money to see him run around again. Yeah, he does do his own stunts, so that's cool. Good for him. Oh yeah, we're talking about Derek Lively, Ben Shepherd v. Shocker at 19. Oh, excuse me. Looks like Christian Brown made a 2-point shot, which I missed. Sorry about that. Oh, then he gets a steal. Tried to save it. Eventually threw it all the way back down court. But a nice defensive play there. Oh, thank you, replay man. So he threw it into Brown, and he hit a fadeaway off of a difficult catch. Yeah, he was on a. Was he on the NCAA champion last year in college? I think he was. That's interesting. Duncan Robinson fell down, tried to throw it to Adebayo, couldn't catch it, but it looks like it's going to remain heat ball with 13 seconds on the clock. They're going to inbound from the baseline. Let's be Lowry doing it. Searching. Finds Christian Brown for the steal. Murray finds Jeff Green, who gets fouled hard by Kyle Lowry. Going up for a layup. It's a nice, good, hard foul. Not anything dirty, but well. Oh, excuse me. It wasn't Lowry. It was Highsmith. Highsmith fouled him. And Jeff Green said it's all cool. I understand it's the finals. Goes to the line, shoots his first free throw. It's good. 26-26. Game's all tied up. And I believe Jokic is out of the game right now, by the way. Green again. Yep. The Nuggets are taking the lead by 1 point. 27-26. 11 minutes to go. They were down 11. That's what it was. And this is their first lead of the game. Martin goes down the lane, decides not to shoot the layup, finds Lowry for three, splash, 29-27. Eater back on top, Butler smiling. All his Jokic is on the bench. I'm sure they're going to try and get him as much rest as possible. Brown finds Brown. That is Christian Brown finds Bruce Brown for three. 30-29. The Heat miss a shot. Murray finds Jeff Green in the right corner for three. Splash. 33-29. Spo is a little upset by both their offense and defense, looks like, and takes a timeout. Look, it's 16-3 run in the last however many minutes. I don't know. Didn't catch it. Gonna go watch Spider-Man. All righty. I think Chris Murray's pretty high on the list of the Warriors. Interesting. I have heard that. Which makes sense, you know. He's still a rookie, of course, but that does make sense. Yeah, sure. Oh, Spo's always been great at feeling okay. You guys are letting the lead slip. That's something that, like, you're just gonna have to play through it, versus, oh, okay, now we need a timeout. Oh, well, if it's a draft pick that we want and it suddenly goes down about 2 weeks before the draft, I don't know. You can always teach shooting as long as the guy's got the right intangibles. LeBron James, representing Taco Bell for Taco Tuesday during a game where Jokic is trying to win his second finals game here, who I believe was drafted during a Taco Bell commercial as the 41st pick, which is hilarious. And you go back and look at the tape of what the NBA was doing. It's like, get a $1 burrito. Oh, we just drafted a 2-time MVP in the second round. But nobody knows that yet. That's why, talk about having vets, and I believe in that, I think that's just what the Warriors should do. But you never know who someone can be. Could be the 58th pick because the NBA is punishing two poor young fellas who are not going to have the ability to get drafted because some team basically, what's called tampered their shot at being drafted in the NBA way. But if it's 58th, 60th pick, I mean, I know generally you don't find great NBA players around there, but you just never know because you don't find MVPs at 41 or defensive players of the year at 35 until you do, Now, you shouldn't expect that from them, but it's still important to value every player that could possibly come through your organization. Well, Kerr has always been excellent at raising role players' three-point shooting. Not only because obviously the Warriors have an excellent shooting staff, especially when you can also go to players like Steph, Klay, and JP, all these guys. We are back though. Oh, Nuggets! I think that was Bruce Brown with the steal. Christian Brown feeds Jamal Murray, the left corner three, splash. 36-29, 9:50 to go. Robinson feeds out of Bio. The left wing who takes a pull-up mid-range jump shot. And for a dude with his handle and with his, Jeff Green and Gabe Vincent, little off-ball foul there. Yeah, Brown with a beautiful swipe down steal. And Christian Brown, that was Christian Brown. Beats Murray. It did a little Steph Curry turnaround after I shoot it, and it goes through in the finals, which is always fun. Bruce Brown feeds Christian Brown, who feeds Aaron Gordon from the right corner three. And all of a sudden, the Nuggets are up 39-29. Strus over to Lowry, over to Vincent, over to Bam, who takes another turnaround jump shot from. Now they're post jumpers. As the Heat get the offensive rebound, and Gabe Vincent hits a three, 39-32. But Adebayo shoot for his ability to get close to the rim, he shoots he just goes away from contact so much, shoots so many jump shots. I think not because he's able to, as Bruce Brown misses a three, but because he's not really trying. Oh, and the Nuggets steal it. Murray down the lane against two people. And one. Uh, 2K will give you big raise in teammate grade or whatever it's called. It would say slam dunk, and then it'd give you another big raise, contact dunk, and then another big raise, dunk or scorer assisted off of a steal or block. So those are big time momentum shifters. You can see he's pretty excited right now. Still might be a little on the line, but all good. It's a free throw. 42-32. Nuggets allowed 10-point lead. Not allowed, but, loudly have a 10-point lead. High volume, low oxygen. Murray feeling it. Oh, turn around over Adebayo, splash, heat timeout. Now he's talking to the crowd, getting everything going. Hey, Jokic still hasn't come back in the game, and we're starting to kick ass again. You didn't think we were going to roll over either, huh? You didn't think that, did you? No, of course not. And that's just a beautiful. What I love about Murray is that he's such a modern player for the most part, off the dribble, step back threes and stuff, but he really has a good feel for creating contact and using footwork to create open, easy, high percentage shots closer to the rim. And also, of course, he's a great passer. So also Curry, Murray, 7th pick with the big man who's a great playmaker. Little Golden State Nuggets here. Denver Warriors, but maybe Denver Dubs. You don't blame him for blowing a fuse. Yeah, they were down by 11 at one point, for sure. And then, well, what was the they were down 26 to 23 at the end of first, right? So that's a 13-point swing right there. And there's only been about 4 minutes, 11 seconds of this quarter. So that's crazy. Scored like 3 points a minute here. I'm wondering how to say this. I agree with you, Parth, but you don't want to be too. You don't want to be too like. We need Butler to do this and that, and these guys all understand what they have to do. Yeah, Rich is better at describing this, I think, than I am. Just just wait and see. Just wait and see what Butler does. Speaking of which, he has the ball right now. Feeds it over to Strus, who finds Butler again from the corner. He hit the three. So 35-44. Murray taking the ball up the court. They're showing showed a couple photos of him coming off that torn ACL, which, man, if I was family, okay, ESPN on ABC, please don't show that during the finals game. Like, I don't know. I don't really like that. Anyway, there's a foul as Bree was going towards the hoop. Well, okay, Blazer, but he's on the Heat, man, which is an excellent organization. Now, I think they'll first deserves a championship. Like, he has a shot right now to win one. It's an underdog shot, I think, but it's still a real shot. He's in the finals right now. Still, they showed him in a hospital bed after getting surgery, I guess, which I'm pretty sure had to do with his the ACL. The MCL. I mean, he tore against the he tore his ACL, right? It's the same as Klay, yeah, against the Warriors in 2021, unfortunately. By the way, Butler is what's up, Rich? Butler is he set a screen for Strus, who kind of lost it, fed Love in the corner. Love gets the offensive rebound, goes down the lane, puts it up, tap, no. And the Nuggets come up with it. Murray driving, feeds Christian Brown. Ooh, throws it down with two hands. 48-35. Oh, game is suddenly picking up a little speed as soon as Rich gets on. Butler down the lane, throws it out to three again instead of looking for what I think would be a fairly easy reverse layup. No good. Jokic's back in the game. Pass fakes, pump fakes, finds Murray, who puts up a three, front rim, and off to the left. Adebayo with the rebound, driving it up the lane. Tries to feed Butler. A swatted away, but there's a foul on Bruce Brown.
Thanks for doing all that play-by-play while I got a chance to have some lunch. Appreciate it.
No problem. Always looking to get you fed, Rich.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. My friends actually sometimes go, "Did you eat? Did you remember to eat?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not eating enough, man. I know. I'm just consuming all the basketball is why.
Especially during Warriors season.
Oh, yeah. Yep, definitely.
Jimmy Butler missed. I'm behind.
Sorry. Love is. I thought he was going to look to throw something in the hoop. Throws it over to Adebayo. Adebayo hand off to Vincent. Vincent throws it back out to the three-point line to Strus. There's 6 seconds on the clock, on the shot clock, that is. Strus puts it up and in, but I think there was a legal screen by Adebayo here. Yeah, he kind of held KCP, then gave a very subtle. Huh?
2 fouls on Bam.
Yeah, subtle little elbow to the head. Tyler Hero in his now famous sort of gym. What's it called? Like a gym suit, fishing hat look.
He's rocked that look a couple times.
Yeah, Bruce Brown down the lane. I think Jokic fell over somebody, but everything's fine. They're all back on their feet now.
All over Gabe. Butler. It was accidental.
Yeah.
Could have been a foul on Jokic, I thought. Bad screen wise.
Butler over to the corner, and then who was ever in the corner fed Kevin Love for 3. It's 50-38.
Strus
Strus in the corner, right. Bruce Brown, take a little time off the clock. Shaving a little time off the clock, that is. Over to Jokic. Looking, handoff, screen. Brown lost the handle to Vincent. Vincent down the lane. Fast break, contact, layup. It's good. And he'll go to the line to shoot one more free throw. 50 for Denver, 40 possibly, 41 for the Heat coming up. Oh, nice. He switched hands in midair here. Or switched sides, I guess, in midair here. And that looks like a normal layup. That is very difficult to do. Full speed, getting fouled, switching sides, and then banking off that portion of the glass. That's a very difficult shot.
What a move.
Yeah.
Let's look at the salaries of these guys. Excuse me. Strus is a minimum. Gabe Vincent's a minimum. Oh, no.
David Highsmith.
What these guys. Kevin Love's a minimum. They'll lose Udonis. I mean,
well, actually, they'll just pay him like a coach.
Yeah, Oladipo's going to opt in on that.
You think so? Yeah, I think so, probably.
What are they going to do? They're definitely going to lose Strus and Vincent to free agency unless they can clear out Kyle Lowry. Objective number 1 for the Miami Heat this summer.
How long have
clear out Kyle Lowry?
How long has Strus and Vincent been on the Heat, though?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because again, if they have bird rights, they can just offer them whatever they want.
Oops, doesn't really. That's the bad part of. Does BK Ref have this stuff? Player contract.
Have what?
Previous year.
If you let's see. If you go to Strus or Adebayo, there's Red Rocks. Where
I'll just go to Spot Track.
Red Rocks and TV.
Easier just to Google it and just go straight here.
Sure.
There we go. Can we get a Spot Track and Hoops Hype together? Let's use some artificial intelligence and create our own website. Looks like he was a 2-year deal.
Vincent hit it. So this will be his 3rd year, right? So I think. Wait, was he drafted? He was drafted by them, huh?
Yeah, that's.
So they should have draft rights to offer him a larger contract, I believe. If he wasn't signed from someone else. So they might not have to. They might not have to lose him. KCP, nice slide.
No, but what if a team comes out of nowhere and just Golden State we can't do mid levels anymore. Second tax apron.
Yeah.
What if somebody comes out of the blue and offers him a mid level? That's too much.
Well. Oh, God, that's a dumb foul. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Strus go to the line. Miss first.
8-point lead, yep.
9-point lead, I think, for the Nuggets. Well, here's the thing, though. The Heat can offer – who are we talking about? What was the example?
Strus.
8-point lead there. Max Strus, who's on the line to hit the second free throw. Huh. I wonder what that hug was about between Vincent and Kevin Love. Strus hits the 3rd, so he hit 2 out of 3. It's 43-50, 7-point lead here. But, you can offer as much money, I think, as you want if you have those draft rights or bird rights. As Murray,
well, a 2-way. But I don't
so there's a Caruso rule But wait, if he's a two-way, why is he unrestricted? That doesn't make sense to me.
Because he signed a 2-year deal. So I don't think he was drafted.
Oh, he's undrafted. Oh.
I mean, the fact that he was a 2-way and has a 2-year deal after that makes me think he was not drafted by Miami. Undrafted 2019.
Interesting. I still think Miami would be able to offer him enough money to be able to keep them because of that those draft rights or bird rights or whatever you want to call it. Like we have this player on our team, you know?
Are you sure?
Yeah, because that's how even teams over the that's how, for instance, Jordan Poole was signed, even though we had the largest tax.
No. That's different. We drafted Jordan Poole.
I understand, but if
Juan Toscano Anderson.
Okay, yeah. I just think the Heat will be able to offer him enough to be able to keep him if they want to.
Why do you think
but
that? I don't. I completely disagree.
Because he's been on the team for 2 years.
But it was a regular contract. It wasn't a rookie contract.
So if you've been on the team 2 or 3 years and you haven't played for anybody else, I think you have the certain exceptions to be able to sign guys. Now, for an undrafted player, I'm not sure, but that's generally the way it works with most other contracts, is what I'm saying.
Well, we got to look that up because I don't want people thinking one thing when we have a general, you know.
Yeah.
We got to go journalism 101 and make sure, you know.
Sure.
Either that or we're saying we don't really know, but this is what we think.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't have enough knowledge in that area.
There's a real scram for the ball here as Murray finally comes up with it. Feeds Porter in the left corner. No good. Heat come back a little bit. 47-52. Vincent holds back. Holds it up. There's minute 22 to go. As Strus puts up a three. Nope. Aaron Gordon gets the rebound. Pushes up court. Kick ball, I think. A couple different players kicked it. It was like a pinball machine out there. Let's see.
Okay, Parth is saying, basically saying you're probably right. Or he seems to be very confident in that.
Except the thing is, Parth, Austin Reaves is a restricted free agent.
There is that. So yeah.
Why is Reaves restricted? Maybe it's because there was a player option or something like that. So it was a 1-year deal that then became restricted. But why is Strus unrestricted? I mean, it's so rare that you have a guy who's like, well, maybe we should give him $10 million a year or something.
Yeah, Reaves is a restricted, so I think that's different.
And Strus was undrafted, is that right?
That's right. And then he became a 2-way. Was traded from Boston to Miami as a 2-way. And then he got signed 2-year contract with Miami.
Oh. Well, he was traded from Boston. But did he ever play for them? I guess he didn't, huh?
Well, it's a 2-way. Doesn't matter.
I mean, he never played for them on one of his full contracts.
Correct.
Maybe that has to do with it because Reaves obviously, I believe, was signed by the Lakers and has only played for the Lakers. So maybe there's a.
I don't think 2-way has anything to do with it though. Even though Reaves played 2-way.
No. I'm talking about being signing a contract from being undrafted onto the team that keeps you.
Well, here I think the difference is that is there a correlation between restricted free agency and signing a non-guaranteed deal?
Well, I think restricted free agency is basically like mostly for drafted players or players who might have stayed with the same team if they signed and were undrafted. There's very few restricted free agents that I can think of outside of that. Oh, what an incredible play by Jokic. That was one of the most beautiful passes I've seen in years. It's so simple, but so important. Oh, my. He tapped that like he was a computer that was just reading everything a million times faster than everybody else out there. That was ridiculous. They got to show this replay. So Murray lob over to Jokic, who corralled it with one hand and one motion, threw it to Gordon at just high enough where he was able to jump rather than having to catch it and letting the defender stay there, which is obviously also Gordon's athleticism made that look beautiful too. And we got some more jokers in the audience, which is honestly, other than the Jokic Joker thing, it's a terrible nickname for him. He's totally not that personality at all. As Bam hits a fadeaway shot last second, Jokic. Oh, he hit the front of the rim. He almost made that. Well, I mean, he was a little bit close to going in at least. Oh, nice close game here, 57-51. Jokic, let's see. "13 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 turnover. Shooting
26 points. Huh. Not bad. Heat. They should be happy. Could have been worse.
What'd you say?
I haven't checked the game in a while. Look up. It's a 6-point lead at halftime. Miami should be pleased with that because it could have been a lot worse.
Definitely. The Heat won the quarter 34-25, but it felt like they started off the quarter go for like a 40-something, mid 40-point type, just explosion out there. And the Heat managed to rein that back in. Let's look at what does Butler have here. Butler, 11 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. So keep pace with Jokic a little bit. He's like a big teddy bear. Well, it depends, Rich, in terms of bird rights. An early bird is either 105% of the average salary or 175% of what that player was making before. But full bird is just how,
Signing to whatever.
Yeah, anything
Full bird is 3 years. You got to play
3 years with the team. Yes.
So
I think
he doesn't have that.
No, he doesn't have that. But
so yeah, early bird.
Well, let's see. Max.
Look at Gabe Vincent as well.
They do have. So Forbes is saying they do have full bird rights on him.
After 2 years? Wow.
Well, that's what I was saying because he hasn't played for anybody else under that full contract though.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
So was this a new rule that they put in? Because somebody lost somebody. I think the Lakers lost somebody from before.
Caruso?
That might be it. I'm not sure. No, it's not Caruso. Would have really rung a bell.
Was this during LeBron's time with the Lakers? You talking?
Yeah, recently.
Recently, yeah.
Like last year. Maybe. Could be wrong. Probably wrong because I'm not an expert on this stuff.
This stuff is extremely complicated. It really is.
Gabe Vincent was drafted by the Heat, I think.
Yeah.
No. Yes. So I would feel a lot more confident in saying no. But we'll just figure out what happens after this summer. I'll be that much more knowledgeable on this stuff.
Definitely. Well,
Based on what Miami does.
we'll have more examples of the CBA and how that works, and there'll be examples like this of, well, for Max Strus because he was this type of drafted or undrafted with this type of kind. We'll have these examples in our heads, and once something happens, it's much easier to understand how it works than than trying to predict without, because there's not really a ton of precedent for someone like a Max Strus or a Gabe Vincent.
Right. Yep.
Who's
the Heat have really made them into valuable pieces.
Oh, they're obviously important contributors. Maybe Fred VanVleet is the next guy I can think of. Because was Caruso drafted?
I think Dean Agon in the comments. I think it was KCP that left for whatever reason. I mean,
but he was traded. He was traded to the Wizards in the Westbrook trade.
Somebody on the Lakers. It was like, oh gosh, what was their? Let me look up their roster. Lakers roster 2020. I don't know. Oops, 2020. Here it is. Basketball ref. Might be right. Maybe it was Caruso. You might be right. Experience 2 years. Huh. I don't know. It was probably Caruso. What else can we look up? Alex Caruso, CBA? I don't know. All defense? No. Yeah, they couldn't afford. They couldn't afford Caruso.
They could afford him. They cheaped out because they spent all their money on Westbrook.
Well, never mind then. I don't know.
I mean, they said it was too expensive. Or I mean, he offered to take a hometown or a championship discount, and they just
it's in the wiki.
I mean,
so that's
not that I want.
Sorry about that. Let's see. Signed another 2-way contract. Signed a 2-year contract with Fight and wanted da. He became an unrestricted free agent. I don't know. We'll see. Miami Heat will be a good learning example this summer. Just have to wait.
Oh, definitely. And again, it's what I was talking to you a little bit offline of. I think if you're a really good team, you just, because you've lost that middle ground, you bite the bullet on some larger contracts and then see if you can turn those into really valuable assets, later on down the line. Either way, I'm going to take a quick break real quick.
No problem. I'll do play-by-play.
Okay.
All good. Hello, people. Thank you, Dean. Let's go back here. Let's remove that. And let's do this. So show my big head. Jasmine Dawson, I'm waiting for the new CBA to come out. I'm going to see if I can read the whole thing. Wow. Are you a law major? Right. Parth is absolutely correct. Right on target there. Going back to our salary cap table, not much we can do because the 3 Hall of Famers plus the 4th large contract, plus Jordan Poole is going to make a boatload, but he's homegrown, so at least, we were able to give him an extension of this amount. And I don't really, it's good and bad that it's that gigantic as defined set in the marketplace by Tyler Hero. But this is a tradable asset. So if things get really really shaky, then we can always trade him, even though as of today, we don't really need to trade him or anything. Like, we can just play better. We've talked about that many times before. And I think going forward, we'll figure it out. We talked about this the last time we were on the live for game 1. We talked about, Dean and I talked about how we think the owners will figure out the second apron thing. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. They'll pay Draymond and Klay accordingly. I just don't see how you can pay them. I don't know. We'll get under that apron. And even if we didn't get under the apron, I mean, it's not our money. That's what I hate. When you go on Twitter and then you see people going, oh, this, that, and the other thing, and complain. Dude, you are not the owner. Like, why don't you let Joe Lacob worry about sending that luxury tax penalty wire to the NBA? Like, that's not our stress. Like, that, you don't have to do that. Why would you imagine yourself to be Joe Lacob to go and wire a 9-figure sum from your bank account to theirs? That's not your stress that you need to go through. Like, that's his problem. Like, learn to separate Warriors from your miserable lives is basically what's going on Twitter. Ooh, UCLA, right? I can just Google that. I'm pretty sure it's UCLA. Or maybe he graduated from UCLA, then went to law school. I'm not sure. But to give the secret away, oh, Loyola. Oh, LMU. Okay. They've had basketball workouts at LMU. Shout out Hank Gathers. Who's the guy that played with Hank Gathers? I can't remember his name. Hank Gathers. And remember Hank Gathers? Man, they had a squad back then. Bo Kimball. Yeah, Bo Kimball honored Hank Gathers shooting left-handed free throws. Awesome. Yeah, Jasmine, if you can read that thing, man, please translate it for us. That is if you're just gonna read that, you might as well just go ahead and sign up to be an NBA agent. Just go for it. You might as well be certified. If I ever did that, I would just add that. I don't know if it's difficult to, can't cost more than what, $1,000 to become an NBA agent. Let's see, steps to become an NBA agent. Background test, no problem. 4-year degree, that's you, Jasmine. Networking, like, who cares? Like, you don't need to know anybody. Just become an agent, and then people might just go to you. Maybe an LMU alum. You never know. Let's see. How much do they get paid? No. Where's the how much is an NBA license? There it is. $750. I told you. Couldn't be 4 digits. Had to be 3 digits. That's not that bad. What? That's like 2 hours of work for Jasmine. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. If you I don't know if I could go through 4 years of law school and then pay for tuition and then spend another 750 just to become an NBA agent before I die. So I think that will just not happen ever. Oh well, but for you, Jasmine, you should. You'll be our resident agent. I can help you with the networking side. Really, I can. Like, I know a bunch of trainers who know a bunch of kids coming up. I know a couple agents. You'd be in competition with them technically, though. I don't know if you'd want to meet them. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. What kind of profession could you could be just a CBA expert, but there's tons of those. Not tons, there's a handful of those. You could be another one. You could be more charismatic than all of the other ones and have your own YouTube channel. You know, they could tweet about this, that, and the other thing. You go on YouTube, you have better videos about the same subject, everyone will go to you. So that's an idea in case you actually didn't want to be an NBA agent with that. You could go work for, Klutch on the side. I don't know. I think there would be newfound opportunities. You could be like a middle of the road consultant where you charge a sliding scale to families of, I don't know, maybe they get free advice anyways. But then you could do yours, maybe you could be like more accessible. Like you have your own app and players can contact you, like high school players could contact you to get advice. Of course, they can't contact agents, so I don't know. Find a loophole there. All right, we've started the third quarter. NPJ 3-ball, no good. Love, rebound. Bam Adebayo, right side one-on-one. Jokic, back up top. Jimmy. Gordon's guarding him. Jab step, beautiful jab step. Over to Gabe Vincent, open three. Good. Splash. Down by 3. Wow, Jasmine's going to read the CBA and then we can talk to her. Wow, that's so awesome. Guys, come up with ideas for Jasmine where, alley-oop, KCP to AG. Wow. Oh, I still want Miami to win this game, though. Even if they don't, there's no way they're going to lose game 3 at home. No way. Right? It's kind of like us, too early in the series to be losing a game 3 at home. All right, Strus up top, drives on Jamal. Kind of got it semi-stolen by Jamal, but the ball bounced pass right to Bam. Strus will get an assist. Layup good. Jamal pick and roll. Nope. KCP back to Jokic. Fakes a 3. He was open. Him against Bam. One-on-one. Great defense. Better offense. Gosh. What are you going to do? You can't do anything about that. You can't do anything about that. And that's all defensive player. And bam. K.Love for 3. It's good. Ooh, we got a game. 59-61. Incredible. Oh, Dean's talking about ideas with Jasmine in the comments. I'm going to have to go back and read those. Jokic left side against Bam. He's looking for Jamal handoff. Gets by Jimmy. So Jokic is now open. Shoots a 3 against Bam. It's good. What the hell do you do about that? There's nothing you can do about that. There's PJ Carlesimo behind Spo. The whole reason why Sprewell has got 0 love from the Warriors so far. That's speculation. I'm making that up, but I think it's based on common sense, is it not? Gabe Vincent for 3 via Jimmy. Good. Everyone's hitting shots. What a game. Timeout Malone, as he says. We can't be giving up these threes. So it's Denver 64-62. 2-3 early, 9:21. What were you guys saying in the? Do you have to be a lawyer to be an agent? I believe so. You have to show a 4-year degree. David Mulugeta, who was a client of my barber. Oh, he is the top NFL agent? Wow. Cool. You know, I really like the app idea. Like you could be a resource or anyone in the NBA. Like, how would you make money though? I don't know. Just get sponsored. You look at the sponsors for similar entities. Man, I don't know. I was gonna say like Klutch, but no. Oh, speaking of Klutch, guys, Anthony Edwards left Klutch for WME. You know why? Because Alex Rodriguez is his mentor, and Alex Rodriguez is with WME. And WME is like, used to be William Morris Agency, merged with IMG. I didn't even know that. In 2014, they bought IMG. So there's still IMG Academy, but it's basically WME.
That's a pretty big merger, right?
You go to their website, oh my gosh, they have this history. Our story is amazing. Founded in 1898. Klutch is like nothing compared to these guys. They represented Charlie Chaplin. I mean, come on. You know, so
Elvis.
And Elvis. And look, they've got Alex Rodriguez. So if Alex Rodriguez goes, yo, Aunt, come over. He's coming over. So they got Anthony Edwards. Yesterday, according to Chris Haynes.
Well, I have maybe one of our first things we do on NBA Up Close, Rich's second channels, go through different things about the CBA with Jasmine.
Well, by then, maybe I'll be able to monetize it, because right now we're in that period where we just got to throw up videos with like 10 views each.
Sure. I love the name, though. I love the name, Rich.
Oh, okay.
NBA Up Close. That's great.
And remember, it's more so as a backup to Let's Go Warriors, because I've got a psychotic hater out there that wants to bring me down. I don't even know who it is. So
jeez.
I don't care who it is. Like,
that's brave.
If you have a hater out there, just don't care who it is, man. Because then you want to get them back and everything. I'd rather not know, honestly.
Yeah. What a strange world. Oh, Rich Paul fought the 4-year degree requirement thing. Interesting. Because they tried to put it in to keep him out. Yeah. Well, it's dog eat dog until everybody's food is threatened, you know.
What was that? I missed it. Paul fought that for you. Oh, really? I'll come back to your comment as we go back to action.
Yes.
And you know, I'm going to be slower than you, but Jokic misses a 3, front rimmed it. Kevin Love with an outlet, patented outlet, and Jokic had to foul him. Bam wanted a take foul. Ooh, he's got a point. Because whenever you go like this, that means you want to take.
The refs are discussing it. They've formed a triumvirate, to see if Bam is correct in this call.
Showing the Gabe 3 as show that. I wonder who's the crew chief. Is it Zarba in this case? Yes. You know, oh, come on. Yeah. If you're going to put the take foul in the rule book, why not utilize the damn rule? That's what I'm saying. Like,
why was Bam saying no, too? It seemed like he didn't want the pass.
Oh, he didn't want the pass because Jokic was all over him. Yeah. I thought he just felt that Jokic had played good defense, and it ended up Jokic fouled him.
Yeah.
I think, I'm a proponent of the take foul, so I want them to call this. Plus, I'm rooting for the Miami Heat tonight. So
I just want a
Steve
shot clock
Javy,
for refs.
Steve Javy is, good point. Steve Javy is saying he doesn't think it's a take foul.
Why?
Oh, he says it fits all the criteria. I don't know. We'll see. It's hard for me to listen to that while.
Yeah, I have my
listening to
volume
you.
off, so
So we'll just see what they rule. So at the 1:30 mark, talk about take foul.
He's an incredible outlet passer. You're right, Parth. Kevin Love is. Steph also is great. Jokic too. Although his are a lot more one-handed. I've noticed a lot more.
He wants a shot clock on the refs. I just pictured the refs there. There's a shot clock. It goes off, and then they look at the camera. We don't know, Dean.
Yeah.
They tell you, I don't know what the rule, Dean. You rule it.
Okay. Play on. Jump ball.
Thanks, Nicole, for having my back. Or
whatever. Give the refs a chance to hit a last-second call, though. Hit a button or something like that. I don't know. You're right. What happens if the shot clock goes off?
Wow. 2 shots in the ball. They got the take foul.
They got the take ball, huh?
Now just call it more often now. Like
is that a tech, by the way? Like if Jokic does that again?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I don't know.
I don't know either.
I've gotten to the point where I don't want to know because it's so confusing and they won't enforce it anyways. So why bother knowing? You bastards.
You bastards.
David went to the University of Texas. He was able to network with player David. Who's David? Oh, David Mulugeta. Oh, right. They always went to school with those guys. Like Kevon Looney's agent is Todd Ramasar. Played at UCLA. Looney went to UCLA. Baron Davis was his client.
Oh, wow. Rick Adelman got a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's the Rick Carlisle Award, right? Which is pretty incredible.
Is it the Rick Carlisle?
I believe it's the Rick Carlisle Award, which is why Rick Carlisle is there giving him the trophy. Kevin Love's passes, yeah. He was asked about that. Kevin Love was asked about that, and he was very.
It's the Chuck Daly. It's the Chuck Daly Award.
My fault, Chuck Daly. Yeah. I knew I was wrong. Dang it! Right when I said it, I was like, "No, you're probably wrong." Anyways, Jimmy Butler attack, no good. Missed badly, actually. Jokic rebound. Jamal brings it up against Jimmy. Pick and roll. Jokic up, got the switch. Pull up over Bam. It's good. Splash. 2-pointer splash. Didn't even hit the rim.
Those are such easy shots, man.
Jeez, man, that pick and roll. I mean, 2-man game's killing the Heat, but they're only down 2.
They are.
He missed it. Missed an eeasy one. 17-footer. 16.
Yeah, it was a great move to get open, but he just couldn't convert. Unfortunately.
Jamal pick and roll again. Spins by Gabe. They didn't switch. Got it to Aaron. Blocked by Max, and Kirkland's going to call a foul on Max. So Gordon will go to the line.
Jokic is already
leading shoes.
Jokic has already taken 16 shots this game, by the way.
Oh, that was Gabe. Gabe hacked him. Yep. Gabe hacked him. I forget which brand Aaron Gordon wears. Let's see. Aaron Gordon.
They missed the first one.
Shoe company. 361 degrees. Yep. Go back to the box score. Okay. So it's going to be a tie ball game if you look right here on the instant box score.
Oh, man. It's way ahead of even.
That means, yeah, it's way ahead because Aaron missed both. Of course he did. I mean, it wouldn't work out that way. So the Heat are going to not score on this possession. Dang it. Bam misses a No, he made a layup. What?
Yeah.
Oh, my fault.
They were down 2, and they tied it up on that layup.
That tied it up. Good.
Yeah.
They're not that far ahead. They're only one possession ahead. Or 1.5, 2 possessions ahead. Jokic left side. KCP with the screen. Not bad. Bam, kick ball.
Yeah, they need Adebayo going for layups and not just jump shots around the rim. They really need that from him.
You know, that layup by Bam, pretty awesome defense by Gordon not fouling him. That was good defense.
Bam is upset by that call from 3-point line.
Oh, no.
And I think Spell's thinking about challenging it. Bam's asking for one.
Bam is called for the foul on Jokic's 3. It's a landing spot foul. Can't be anything else. But let's watch the replay.
Landing spot, is it? Oh, okay. Yeah.
The thing is he missed him. Like, he didn't land on Bam. So
that's interesting. Would you only call a landing spot thing like that? Like Steph, there was a tech called. There was a tech called on Al Horford in last finals because Steph did land on Horford's foot and it was dangerous. Or maybe it was a flare.
Called on Horford?
Yeah.
Okay.
In last year's finals.
I would like the rule to be
if you actually land on
him. Land on him, yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know.
You want to do a preventative like that was too close.
I got to think about that some more. I don't know. I think I might be leaning him back the other way to preventative. All right, Strus. Is that Strus? No, Caleb. Is it Strus? Yeah, Strus gets knocked to the ground by KCP.
Yeah, he's really grabbing his jaw.
Inadvertent strike to the jaw, which probably means
that was Gordon. It was Gordon with the
Gordon. All right.
Yeah. Shoulder to the jaw.
Okay, shoulder to the jaw. It's definitely not on purpose. Inadvertent.
No. He's just fighting through. He's fighting through a screen trying to guard Butler. And Strus is okay.
You wonder if they're going to review this. Please don't.
They're not. They're back to action.
Well, Jeff Van Gundy. Okay, back to action. All right, man, you're spoiling everything. But
I am sorry.
We can't pause. So, anyways, Kevin Love left open. Jokic hangs his head while he shoots it. Missed it. They say out on Jokic, he goes crazy, jumping up and down with the European style. This.
Yeah, soccer ref.
Yeah. Like this, and then please, and then doesn't work. Miami takes.
Oh, you got to be kidding me! Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean now, but come on.
Love late shot clock. Checks the shot clock. Strus has to fire from the finals logo. Love tip. No, MPJ rebound. Here they come. 5-on-4. 5-on-5 now. Love's back. Jamal against Jimmy. Pick and roll. Works again. Jokic in an advantage, and Kevin Love knocks it away. Oh, and then KCP knocks it off of Jimmy, but it's off KCP. Good defense both ways.
Oh, I think that might have been off Jimmy. I mean, I'm not the call, but I wonder if that was actually off of him.
Really? Oh, it is off KCP. Slow-mo replay. Got a fingernail on in the last second.
He did, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, inbound.
Refs are good, man. They're fast. They really are.
Gets the pick from Strus. Shoots a baseline. No good. MPJ. Rebound. Denver up 3. 6:47 to go. And MPJ looking for Jokic down low, who's against Strus. Good defense, Strus, but Jamal gets a lane. Back out. Swing. MPJ step back over Jimmy. No good.
Yeah, Jamal got a lane and threw it out for Porter. Step back 3. What? Shoot the layup.
So Miami ball, 94 feet. Gabe brings it up against Jamal. Miami's down 3. Could go either way. Bam. Finds Love for 3 over MPJ. No landing spot there. No landing spot. AG brings it up. Got the rebound. Brings it up against Jimmy. Jokic against Bam. Gets the screen from AG. They switch over to MPJ against Love. Great defense by Love. Twice. What defense by the old man? Uh-oh, Jokic gets Jimmy, though. Somehow they got switched. Over to MPJ, push shot, good. We're getting some high-level basketball right now.
Definitely.
This is great basketball. Like, really good defense, better offense.
Nuggets are really working when they get the ball to the
hoop. And roll. Jimmy back rim the jumper. They're down 5. Denver brings it up. Jokic, bam. Double pick with KCP. Good job by Gabe to flash out. Goes to MPJ in the corner. Back to Jokic, one-on-one. Nope, Strus helps. Ball out of bounds. Strus gets a steal. This time Jokic is really going nuts.
Yeah.
Because I think it was off Strus.
The ref gave him a little tap.
Is like, that's 3 times.
The ref gave him a little tap on the chest saying, please calm down, buddy, okay? All right, I'll listen.
Zach Zarba.
Yeah.
So Strus
Zarba, that's an interesting last name. Huh?
It's off of Strus, off of his knee. That's how it bounced out. But it's hard to see. I can't even, like, how do you even know? You'd have to get the replay for me every single time. Timeout, Miami.
Not quite sure what to call
Or is it a challenge? Let's see. Play-by-play. Miami timeout. Yep.
Okay.
It
is 71-66.
Why would you? I wouldn't call timeout so that Malone won't change his mind and challenge it. What if they come back and it's being challenged? Because right now they could take all the time they want on the iPad and go.
But wait a minute. If the Heat have already taken a timeout, can the Nuggets still challenge?
Right? I think they can. They could call it a regular timeout right now, right after if they wanted to. I think. But I could be wrong about that.
Wait, but the Heat have the ball, right?
Yes.
So how would the Nuggets call timeout to challenge? It feels like if you don't challenge.
Say, I want to challenge this. Okay, it's going to cost you a timeout right after this timeout. Yes, I want it.
If you don't challenge before someone else takes a timeout, it feels like your opportunity to challenge should be over. Maybe that's not how it works. It just feels like that would be, I don't know, kind of makes some sense. But no, they probably will challenge as soon as the Heat timeout's over. You think what's a bad matchup?
I don't think so, Rich. What were we talking about? Oh, the challenge thing. Right.
But what bad matchup are you talking about too, Nicole? Talking about Bam?
Uh-oh. My neighbor upstairs is cooking, so I don't know if you can hear the cooking utensils going off, cooking machines, whatever that is.
Oh, good. Is he cooking you dinner, Rich?
I wish.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh.
K.Love. K.Love Martin.
K.Love. He
was
sick yesterday, I think. Was it yesterday he was sick? Could be having some effects. Never know. I know he was sick one of the last couple days.
There does seem to be something going around that's causing people to throw up quite a bit, which is pretty tough. Serbia is being shown on TV, and it's been rotated to the side, which is a little strange.
Huh. Jokic murals and some more.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Watch party. 2:30 a.m. All right, we're back. Jokic, left side, one-on-one, bam. Oh, boy.
I think these are...
Oh, boy. Right hook. It's good again. Is that a replay?
Yeah, it's a replay.
A replay.
Yeah,
okay.
It was doing the local announcers in Serbia.
Okay, that's what
they could have put a little
Miami ball.
Replay
Miami
or
ball.
something up there.
Butler, pick and roll Strus. Gets the switch. Butler against KCP ISO. Aaron Gordon helps. Jump past to Kevin. Back down to Jimmy. Look at that. You can see the Miami Heat offense. Beautiful. It's like Jimmy jump hook foul called by Kirkland. Jimmy will go to the line. Did you see that? It was awesome how the moment Jimmy got the ball back in the high post, the other two guys went to the other side. We're going to ISO Jimmy on KCP, period, on you. It's pretty cool to see.
I think the Nuggets should accept that because, strangely, both of these teams' best players are really kind of pass-first type guys, you know?
All right, one more free throw. 5:02 to go, dead ball. Jimmy hits it, so Miami's down 3. Aaron Gordon will initiate against Kevin Love. Bruce Brown handoff. Over to Jamal. Pick and roll Jokic. Double Jamal left side. Bruce Brown can't catch the ball. Wow. Gabe Vincent, easy steal. Pick and roll Bam. And Bruce Brown steals it.
Unbelievable.
Bruce gets blocked by Bam. AG, what a rebound. What a rebound. Oh, Gabe should have flopped. Might have gotten the call as Jokic just bullied him to the bucket and got a bucket. Oh, man, he should have flopped.
Spin moves, man.
Jimmy, pick and roll Bam.
He's like the Tasmanian devil in slow motion.
Back to Jimmy, attacks Gordon, over to Bam. Jump hook good, push shot. High level basketball. Denver still up 3, 4:08, third quarter. And it's going to be Jamal. Where's the pick and roll? Nope. They're in zone. Miami switched to zone. Over, swing, Bruce Brown. Foot on the line, though. No good. Kevin Love rebound. Strus over to Gabe. Brings it up.
If it's the NBA Finals and I shoot a 3 and no one else is moving, I'd just run right after the shot. If nothing else than to try and get the momentum of my team going. You know? Put up a 3, then just run after the ball. No one does that, though, ever. It's very strange.
Jimmy top 3, no good. Screen by Bam. Bruce Brown rebound. Jamal brings it. No, Jokic will bring it against Bam. ISO left side. We're back in the zone. I mean, we're back to man. I'm sorry. Maybe they were in man the whole time. Don't know. And it's a loose ball foul on. Camera shows KCP, I think. No, Denver ball
though.
So yeah. Strus must
have fouled. I think Strus fouled KCP. Yeah.
They showed the camera on Strus right after. Yeah, he hockey checked him and admitted the foul immediately.
Yeah.
All right, Caleb Martin back in. He's going to guard KCP. Christian Braun and Kyle Lowry back in, and Zeller. So Jimmy sat down. So did Gabe. Jokic against Zeller. ISO. 1-on-1. He finds the cutting Bruce. Strus fouls him. Late reaction. Going to pay for it. Bruce Brown to the line with a 3-point lead. 3:05 to go.
Look at that train.
Brown hits it. Oh, this is Denver? Wow, I want to ride that train. Dang, I didn't even know that existed. What?
Yeah.
Cool, man.
A lot of the Rocky Mountain states have old steam engines that they keep a little track up in the mountains.
You're on that scary, track that goes above the mountains. Anyway, Lowry lets it roll, brings it up over to Zeller, handoff back up top, Lowry. All right, they're going to post up. Jimmy against Braun. Reverse. Nope. Stops. Zeller. Somehow made it. Man, how does this guy make some of these shots? Zeller, amazing. Jokic.
He's like the mini Jokic.
And they tried to run two-man game over there with Strus. Jokic and Brown, okay, clear out. Oh boy, Jokic Zeller. They're leaving it. Right hook. Good. Man,
That was a fadeaway hook shot that
those numbers.
bounced softly off the rim
25.
and in.
25 points. Sheesh. Jimmy, right side against Jeff Green. Good matchup. Good job, Mike Malone. Bringing, moving the chess pieces there. Lowry has to shoot a three. He hits it over Jokic, who goes, oh my gosh. Jokic thought he had him. Good defense, but Lowry just made it. Incredible. Miami only down 2. 155 to go. Lowry goes for a steal on Brown. Brown hasn't been good with the ball today. Strus throws it away. No, Caleb gets the ball somehow. Lucky for Strus. Reset up top to Jimmy. Over to Lowry. Will he shoot again against Jokic? And he pushes off on Jokic on a drive.
Lowry and Spo were both laughing a little bit that Jokic is still European.
Right.
He's still flop a little bit.
Yep.
Lowry's just he's strong, but he's not that strong.
Yep. Yeah, there's definitely a little delayed reaction flop there. I mean, technically speaking, it's a charge. Yes, you shouldn't do this. But the reaction
he extended. Jokic just made sure everybody knew it.
Jokic against Zeller, and they get an and one.
Yeah, what a shot, man.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
That's the type of fadeaway like shot that you feel like you most often see when you got a big brother just shooting right over you. He's so strong, he doesn't really even have to get you off of him,
The Larry
Stop
Bird
it, man. That's not. No one would shoot that way in the NBA.
Yeah.
Well, Jokic does.
Now it's a 5-point lead. Jimmy brings it up after the made free throw. What's happening here? Duncan Robinson is in the game, so they curl him around, but it goes to Lowry, back to Jimmy, attacks Jeff, doubled immediately by Brown. Out of bounds on Brown. Tried to pass it over to Caleb in the corner. So Miami's got to survive this last minute do we have of the third? Duncan over to Zeller. Zeller bravely attacks Jokic, loses the ball. Christian Braun got his hand in there. I would give him a steal on that one. Jokic attacks and scores again. His overhead shot tonight is falling no matter what. So you're in trouble tonight. That behind the back delivery of the ball is just going in all night. Jimmy tries to draw a foul, no call. Jokic picks up the loose ball, gets fouled by Zeller. 45 seconds to go. Are they in bonus? They are in bonus. So chance to go up by 9 with 45 seconds in the third.
One thing I love about Jokic is that there's so many great centers in the history of this league with all the size and skill and everything, that you could ever want. But a lot of them are, it's not so much that you want them to be dirty or violent or something like that, but a lot of them are a little bit too gentle giant-y, Shaq wasn't like that, though. Hakeem, Russell, obviously. But Jokic has that. It's quiet, but he's got a real killer mentality of like, I want to impose not just my skill, but also my physical force on you all the time. And that's hard to teach in size, it's hard to teach because they want to show, no, I'm skilled. It's not just my size. Obviously,
he missed the second free throw. So it's an 8-point lead. And here comes Miami. Bam. Handoff Duncan. Gets doubled. Over to Jimmy. Over to Caleb. Corner. Passes up a shot. Jimmy against Christian. He wants this matchup. 6'5". Shoots a 3. Misses it. Jimmy's been off, but he's taking tough shots. And he's being doubled a lot. So, tough game for him. Jokic will just bring it up against Bam. Back out. KCP. Gets a screen back to Jokic, right side. Against Bam, calls for a pick from KCP. It comes. They stay home. Oh, the right-handed push shot did not hit any rim buzzer sounds.
And honestly, that's what most of his tough shots should do. Is they should be terrible air balls. That's what most people would do if they took the shots he took. But this guy's so good that it's surprising that he didn't hit rim off of a you know, what was that? A twisting, spinning kind of jump hook.
Whoops.
It was crazy.
How do I do this? Whoops. No, this. There we go. I'm going to take a screenshot because I haven't posted this link. I haven't posted this live anywhere yet. All right, here we go.
Feels like you can see you have this secret that you want to tell, but you just have to wait, you know.
Okay.
Steve Harvey's a judge now, huh?
What?
Yeah, Judge Steve Harvey.
Oh. Did he get to skip law school for that?
Or maybe he already went to law school and just became a television host.
Maybe.
You know? I think he should do it in Britain, though. So he'd have to wear those big wigs, you know? You know what I'm talking about? The big robes.
Yeah,
Red
the funny
robes.
thing about that are the like Hong
Or
Kong.
Australia, maybe.
Hong Kong used to, be under British rule.
Yes.
And so their judicial system was exactly the same or similar. So you had Chinese officials wearing the wigs from
Oh, sure. Anybody who's a judge in a lot of British influenced again, like Canada and Australia and stuff, I think they might still do that too. It's just what a judge looks like, you know? Like we used to have guys with the big black robes and everything, and I guess we still have that. No wigs. But, yeah. So there's always some interesting thing going on with judges, you know? They always have some strange clothes that they have to wear to prove that they really are a judge. Maybe it's just a legitimacy thing.
When did America decide we weren't going to go that route? Was it pretty much immediately back in the day?
Well, like not wearing those clothes?
Yeah. Because we don't
wonder.
like Britain. We're independent from them.
Yeah, even though we adopted their industrialization, stole their language for ourselves. And anyway, sure. Yeah, I don't know. It probably was maybe like removing royal symbols and keeping the same idea of like a robe, but just much more plain and more kind of humble, maybe. You know, that's my guess. I don't know, but that would be what I guess. I wonder what the judges look like in Ireland or something. You know? Yeah. Anyway, we can think about that more after the game's over.
Oh, we're back. I forgot they interview because I was trying to go on Instagram. They interview coaches while the game is happening, or they're showing the interview while the game is happening. Gabe Vincent drives, outlet, extra pass to Duncan, fly by on Jamal. It's good, Duncan.
Yeah, man, unbelievable.
Five.
The Heat just
Tyler Hero bucket hat enthusiasm.
There'll be radioactive cockroaches and the Heat still playing basketball. I'm telling you. You know, if there's ever a terrible end of the world type scenario.
On Jeff. Lowry wants a challenge. It's not going to happen. Not at this early stage, and too obvious that was probably a foul.
I gotta say, watching both these teams makes me just a little sad.
Say that again. What about the radioactive cockroaches?
Oh, there'll be radioactive cockroaches and the Heat still playing basketball if there was ever an apocalyptic scenario. You know? They just won't die, man. They're always in it. You know, if they're not in it now, it seems like they'll be in it again next year, no matter what their seed is. No matter
never would have
who's on the
thought
team.
that there would be a basketball connection with radioactive cockroaches. But thank you. There is one. Apparently,
You have that now. Everybody
Yeah.
enjoy the cockroach imagery.
7-point lead for Denver as Bam does not go handoff to Gabe. So next action, Kyle Lowry, Gabe Vincent left side, post up Bam, foul on Christian Braun. Good looking into Bam on that one as Christian got switched. Yep. Mike Breen just said Mike Malone showing a lot of trust in Christian Braun, but he's played well today. Gabe against Braun.
Christian Braun.
Christian Braun.
It's pronounced Brown.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, crap.
I know. It's Bruce Brown and Christian Braun, but
shut up.
No, I think so. Yeah.
Now I have to look. Can somebody confirm that? Could have sworn it was Braun. But anyway, Duncan Robinson, is that a layup? Layup on Jamal and one? Wow. Just saw the replay. So Miami is down by 5 still as he missed the free throw.
Basketball reference, pronunciation, Christian Braun.
Foul on Jeff. Or Braun. I mean Brown. Okay, Christian Braun. Fine. I got to see that for myself because I'm in disbelief.
I know, right? You think
Braun was making fun of you earlier. Did you know that? Or did you miss that?
Sorry?
Oh my gosh, there it is. Duncan Robinson for 3. I look up and he hits a 3.
Did you say you were making fun of me earlier?
No, I never said that.
Okay.
Timeout. I was.
That's
okay. Take it back.
I understand. I deserve it anyway, man.
We're in the Twitter world, so you're still an idiot for calling him Brown, even though
I'm an idiot because I was doing that and you didn't know, and I didn't explain that you didn't know, and then you found out. So now I'm even more of an idiot because I wasn't able to even think about that. You know?
Exactly.
Welcome to the world.
See how that makes sense? Yep. Yep. As long as we're mad at you, that's all that matters.
Yeah, sure.
And you are hereby
taught me something, and I'm still mad at you. So thanks.
Yeah. Yep.
Unbelievable.
Oh, gosh.
Why do you want to live that way? Never mind. It doesn't matter.
No wonder it's been pronounced. Wait, did Fitz say Brown or Braun?
I imagine Fitz must have said Brown, right? He must. Those guys must get sheets of pronunciations. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
8 straight points.
Although I for the longest time I called him James Wiseman, and it was apparently actually subtly Weissman.
Shut up.
Yeah. Weissman, not Wiseman.
No.
Yeah. I'm not kidding you.
I think I kind of remember that.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Right here it goes Wiseman.
I think I heard. Oh, yeah, it has to be German, right? Both of them are probably German, actually. If it's Weissman. Let's see. I'll look up James Wiseman.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It's Wiseman. I remember it was a thing for a little bit. I'm pretty sure James debunked it himself, but I'm not sure.
Oh, he did? Oh.
It's one of those things where I thought would never be brought up again somehow. But it was. So I just forgot about it. Duncan Robinson doesn't want to lose this game. Yeah, let's look at Duncan's numbers.
Oh, yeah. Robinson's he's raised his stock from somewhat high to like rock bottom back to being really high again. And he did it because be
right back.
He didn't say anything and just kept playing his game as hard as he possibly could, you know? And yeah, man. Unbelievable. That's what happens when you just keep working. David Thompson. We're in the old school Nuggets. With the basketball in one hand and pickaxe in the other. Alex English. There's Charles Barkley. He never played for the Nuggets.
All right, I'm back.
Adam Silver and I don't know, is that his wife, maybe?
Oh, really? No, I can't wait to see it because I'm 30 seconds behind you. Could be his wife. Not sure. Never seen her before.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, here I go. Jamal brings it up against Gabe, and 10:40 to go. Fourth quarter. 10:36, 10:35, 10:34. It's as fast as YouTube TV will go for me. Jamal right left side against Caleb, gets by him, down low to Jeff, back to Jamal, fadeaway corner three, blocked. Christian Brown rebound off of Kyle.
There's only 1/10 on the shot clock left, by the way.
0.1 left, but still, what a great hustle by the kid. He's a rook, right? He's a rook.
Yes, and I believe he was on the NCAA champion.
Theory. So Jamal just has to throw the ball into Caleb.
Wait a minute. Christian Brown, I believe, is older than Moses Moody. I think he was a 4-year college player.
Oh, okay. The theory still holds then. So,
sorry, he was a 3-year college player. Came off of Kansas after winning the title last year.
Yeah. So if Steve could do it all over again on the podium, he wouldn't say rookies. He would just say 19 and 20-year-olds. Anyways, Bam against Jokic. Waiting. Gabe gets open. That'll bring Christian Brown back to the bench probably because Gabe was wide open. That was Christian's guy. He bit on the cut. I guess you got to credit Eric for the.
This is his age 21 season. Foul. So he's a year older than Moody, I believe.
Offensive foul on Jeff, maybe? I don't know. We're doing a replay here. Duncan was hot. Yep. So Duncan Robinson, gravity. We're watching another replay, and he looked at Christian Braun. Nice one, Gabe. All right, so it's a 1-point lead for Miami, incredibly. Duncan Robinson off the curl layup against Jeff Green. Mike Malone.
I shouldn't have said anything at all.
Why? What did you say?
No, about Duncan Robinson raising his stock so high. I want the Nuggets to win this game, man. You know.
Oh, you want the Nuggets? Interesting. Yeah. Why is that?
I want them to win. I want them to win the series. I want them to win the game. I also don't think. Oh well, I want them to win the series, but the Heat are going to struggle. So, I think it's going to be tough enough for them just to win. So, I want them to win as many games in a row as possible. Although that is a shorter season for us, I guess. But
all right, let me fix this. That's good. Okay, let's take a quick look at Duncan one more time. He is now 4 for 4 from the field. 1 free throw miss. Crazy. 10 points. Not much else other than a foul in 9 minutes. Man, if Miami pulls this out, what a game. They got really good contributions all over. And you could say Caleb didn't really contribute, and yet everybody really did okay. Haywood Highsmith played 6 minutes. I didn't even notice. I must have been talking about something during that time.
Oh man. Well, I mean, he has the ability to be out there and you not notice him, but it's because he's doing so many little things. You know, there's some guys that are out there and you don't notice, and that's bad. Some guys you don't notice that they're out there, and it's actually really kind of dangerous. You know, because they keep impacting the game in subtle and intangible ways, I think. Yeah, they haven't won a championship. How's that for being an underdog, Blasian? This is their first finals ever. The Heat have made 7.
Go at it. I want to see more
Yeah.
Blasian versus Dean. Go.
No, I don't want that.
Just kidding.
Blasian's my dude.
Still love you, brother. Jimmy hasn't won a championship either.
That's true.
I think the reasons for me personally for Denver winning is just slightly more than for Miami winning. Because then you got the one thing I really can't stand is the people on Twitter, and including some credentialed people, I hate to say that, but it's true, that have really thrown Jokic under the bus this season for the 2 MVPs, and you haven't won anything. Well, now he's, on the cusp of winning something, so that'll shut you up for good.
If the Nuggets are able to win it, it will be almost the exact same thing that happened with Giannis, right? 2 straight MVPs.
Right.
Oh, well, can't do 3 in a row, hasn't won anything. Oh, well, he's a championship, potentially.
As
that's
if
what
they
happened with
would
Giannis.
learn from that. No.
I mean, I don't think you can give a guy 3 straight MVPs and he's never, won a conference finals. That's fair. But that doesn't mean he sucks,
To me, the MVP award is like an evergreen thing. You happen to win it in this year, that year, but later on, it kind of proves that you deserve it. Steve Nash was like that, in my opinion. Anyway, Jokic left side loses the ball. It's going to be a foul on Jokic. I'm kind of with Nickel on that. I didn't see a foul, but let's watch the replay. He goes up against Gabe. Oh, he pushes off on Gabe is what they're calling. All right. Hey, look, that's what you get for flopping last time. Even though that was a foul on Lowry, it was back then. Anyways, let's move on. Oh, Jokic that was not smart. He just instinctively went to swipe at the ball and hit Bam in the head.
Yeah.
Bam was like a little upset they didn't call it right when it happened. No, I wasn't upset. He was just holding his head. I'm sorry. I interpreted that as anger. Now KCP fouls Gabe on the curl. John Goebel says no shot. So it's side out, but that's at least 2 fouls in the first.
Man, Vincent almost kicked KCP in the head, man. How did he get his leg up that high? I guess he's our professional athlete. Still. Crazy.
Okay,
Shooting 3, I think.
What happened here? Goebel said no shot.
No, shooting 3 free throws, I believe.
Oh, KCP. Oh, they changed it to a shooting foul? Interesting. What? Or are they in the bonus? They're in the bonus.
No, they're in the bonus. That was
they're in the bonus with 9:17 to go. What?
Yeah, crazy.
Well, I had just said they have at least 2 fouls. Well, at the time, they had 4 fouls. This was 30 seconds ago, a minute ago. Because of the Jokic. No, that Jokic, offensive fouls aren't team fouls. But anyway, they're in the bonus already. Wow. Now they call a foul on Gabe against Jokic. Miami should just try not to foul. Try not to foul. Keep the disparity where you're in the bonus for the next 9 minutes. All right. Miami's up by 5. Denver now with 9:05, 9:04, 9:03. And Gabe Vincent has 4 fouls. They just showed it.
I got to say, I'm a little ahead of you. Watch Jokic dribble on this next possession.
Behind the back. That's crazy.
His handles are really underrated, I think.
Did he do that? Yeah.
That was it's nice in replay, but in real time, it's so fast that I thought it was
unbelievable.
Just forward.
Just
crazy.
Incredible.
For a guy that size?
Playing with so much confidence.
It's a good thing he can't jump. His knees would have been blown out.
And that reinforces your earlier comparison the other day of him and Steph. This kind of reinforces that.
I do think there are some Steph-like things about him. I mean,
what other 5 can do that? Bam has some pretty good moves. I got to hand it to Bam. So Jokic,
he's more of a Draymond style small ball 5, though. Really, I mean, the dude's
can Embiid do that? Can Embiid do that?
Well, yeah, but he'd do it more like as an ISO play. That was just a reaction to the defense. Like he's
Anyways,
not trying
Bam,
to do it.
Jumper, good. Assist Lowry. Good pick and roll. Miami up 5. Bruce Brown brings it up. They're going to save Jamal for the last whatever minutes.
Yeah, I think they got to bring him in pretty soon
30
now.
minutes played. So, yeah, 8.5 to go. They got to bring him soon.
Just
Bruce Brown, no good. Bruce Brown has been subpar today. Duncan Robinson rebound.
That happens sometimes. There's someone sitting down from Denver off the bench, but I don't think that's Murray.
Gabe Vincent, no good. Looks like, yeah, it's Jamal, number 27.
It is Jamal?
Yeah, went to the table. Oh, Duncan tripped Aaron Gordon a little bit as Aaron Gordon went to the other side after post-up, and that's too bad because Duncan's always going to get called for those. He just doesn't get the respect from the refs. Doesn't matter how physical the game is or whatever. Unfortunately, those types of guys always get picked on. So it's a side out. I wonder if they're in the bonus. They're showing
Jamal Murray's 4 for 10 from the field and 1 for 5 from 3 right now in this game.
Show me the bonus light, guys. Let me see the scoreboard. Nope. Miami's still in the bonus, up by 5. Jokic against Butler. Are they in zone? They must be in zone. MPJ for 3, right off the bench. No good. K.Love rebound. Kyle brings it up. So that was a shot with about, 12 on the shot clock? Seemed a little early to shoot that, especially when you got Jokic humming. Oh, my gosh. Jimmy just lost the ball completely on his own. Jamal's in, goes over to KCP, up top Jokic, over to AG, over to KCP, right side. They want to post up, but they're in zone. He gets it anyways. Bam had switched out to guard KCP, so Jokic immediately turned around and shot the ball over smaller.
So easy for him. It looked like there was a call or something, like everybody stopped.
Yeah.
Just, let me put it in now.
Bam, waiting for somebody to move. Gets Duncan on handoff. Nothing. Is good switching. Jimmy corner. 3, good. Klutch over AG.
Yeah. Yes. You can play bad all game and you still have to worry about him coming alive in the fourth. Every time. Every single goddamn time.
Yep, Miami's definitely in zone. In a 1-3-1 with Bam at the bottom. Sometimes it morphs into a 2-3. Jamal, right side, bumped a little bit, scores. They're not going to call that. I'm glad they didn't because that would have been on Jimmy.
Throwing in zone here and there, I think, is going to become much more a part of every team's defense, I would think.
Yeah.
When it wasn't for a while.
They got a Jokic on the other end.
Yep.
Lowry, 8-7 on the shot clock. Over to Bam, pick and roll, extra pass. Jimmy doesn't shoot it, attacks, gets an and 1 against AG. What? He's so good.
Oh, he stopped on a dime. That's not much of a playoff foul for Gordon, I'm going to say, but that's an incredible shot for Butler. It's an incredible shot for Butler.
Oh, he barely tapped him on the lower back from behind. It was a love tap. I don't agree with that. That shouldn't be a foul, but
none of the finals, but
in the rule book,
again, great shot. Get him to the line. Okay.
Now they're up 7.
That's fine.
Incredibly, Miami's up 7. I can't even believe that. 6:01, 6 minutes. Jamal against K.Love, still in zone. Jokic over to Jamal, left side, step back into Jokic. What a pass. Turn around, jump hook over Bam before you can even react.
Just softly rolls in like it was meant to be there.
How many points is that now?
I think he's got 37, I think.
37 and 10. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, only 3 assists, though, I believe, which is a little
out of bed and scores 37 and 30 and 10, you know?
It's the 3 assists, which is kind of surprising.
Oh, my gosh. Kyle Lowry from the hash mark, and KCP takes his eye off of the closeout and lands in Kyle Lowry's landing spot. It's a foul on KCP, and KCP's hurt. That's what I saw. I didn't see a replay yet. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm watching the replay right now. He definitely that's a foul, man. That's a foul.
He
I think KCP's okay though.
He just knew at that moment in time, I just committed a landing foul and landing spot foul. And then after that, his feet got tangled and he got hurt a little bit from Lowry, but he should be all right. But Lowry manufactures 3 trips to the foul line out of nothing.
Again,
you just got to not do that, KCP. Just figure out.
What's all those years playing internationally? Learn that over there in Canada, you
know. Lowry?
Yeah. I'm just kidding. He's been doing that his whole career.
Up 7, one more free throw. Little skyline view of Denver.
Well,
back to Kyle Lowry.
The Heat have hit the Lawler's law. They're over 100.
And they've now surpassed it. 101-93. Miami. Aaron Gordon. Kyle Lowry shows some full court press and hustles back. It's kind of funny. We're back to man. No, we're back in zone. Oh, and it's a bad pass, Jokic to MPJ. I would love to see a replay. I wonder whose fault that is in terms of just the clockwork of
as a passer, I'd always say it's my fault. I should have, I'm supposed to throw it to someone who's looking at me, who's ready to catch it.
I would have wondered, though, was MPJ maybe a step too far to the right or something? Don't know. But I would have to guess. I mean, it's definitely a box score turnover on Jokic, no doubt. Bam, slam dunk, and one. Not a good foul by MPJ. You're late. Just let him go.
That's a frustration foul, really, I think.
Yeah. Now Miami's up by 10.
Why give him an extra point on a wide open dunk? You're not going to meet him up there.
Great pick and roll.
If that's your man, let him go and get back down court. Instead, now the Heat get to go to the line, their favorite thing in the world.
I mean, maybe MPJ thought, well, I could foul him kind of hard here, but that's Bam. So got to read that in the middle of the play.
That was like a fast break type foul, when you foul someone because you're way behind them. But that was half court.
Damn, Adebayo, so good. And the way he can just be so physical and yet stroke the free throw shots like he does, 3 for 3. Back in zone, you can tell when Jimmy Butler kind of shades away. He's like the middle linebacker. But Jamal gets the step and bam, blocks it.
That was like a Russell block, man.
What?
Just apex, soft little fingertip.
And you wonder.
And keep the ball in play. Don't smack it in the third row.
Did the end one give him extra juice to block that amazing?
It must have. I mean, it has to. You're tired, but you get a big play.
The bad foul.
Oh, that was a goaltend, though.
Could have been a goaltend, right? Oh, and Bam throws it away. Looks like Bam is a little fatigued as he rests on his knees. Yeah, that's goaltending. It's. Yeah.
Still, I mean, it was a huge emotional play, but I think on the way to.
Jokic, of course, finishes Miami. Spo immediately calls timeout after the Jokic easy bucket from the assist from Murray. What a game! 104-95. Q4, 4:03 to go. Type that in. Okay. They took Murray out of the game. I don't know how long ago that comment was.
I don't think they would take him out right now. He doesn't seem to be hurt, and there's only a couple minutes to go.
Yeah, that was a while ago. So that must have been a while ago. Let's see.
Oh, maybe he meant they're taking him out of the game in terms of scoring or something like that.
Yeah. Let's look at his numbers. Jamal, 5 for 12, 1 for 5. Well, they put Jimmy on him today.
Oh, so he's still 1 for 5. That's interesting. It means he's not even trying to shoot volume 3-pointers, looks like. I'm sure he'll shoot it if he's open. But I like that. If you're 1 for 5, and you're Steph, keep shooting. If you're 1 for 5 and you're Jamal, just find a different place on the court.
All right, I'm finally back. Fourth quarter, 29-12 Heat in the fourth.
That's terrible.
9 for 10.
It's great for the Heat.
10. Okay, Jimmy, Bam against Jokic now. Everybody backs up a couple steps. Bam with the ball over to Jimmy. Against AG, gets past AG thanks to a screen. Short on the jumper, gets the ball right back in his hands. Over to Caleb Martin in the corner. Backs up for a 3. He backed up a step and a half. Man, tells me how much I miss Warriors basketball.
Yeah, I miss the Warriors so much. I wish he backed up a step and a half.
And Jimmy tops it out of Jokic's hands. Baseline out of bounds for Denver. So that was just an unlucky bounce for Denver. That went right to Jimmy. Caleb steps back, showing a replay. So now Miami's up by 12. What? 3:25 to go. Jokic over to Jamal. Jamal making moves on Caleb, sizes him up again, backs it out. Here comes Jokic, pick and roll, stops his dribble. Why did he do that? AG for 3. To do that, I guess.
Yeah.
Assist AG 3, but
it's a 9-point game.
But he found AG open, so now it's a 9-point game, 303, 302, 301.
Well, you're about to see a very rare brick pass.
Oh, my God.
Left a crack on the
backboard. Went right back to Bam.
Yeah.
Because Jimmy was open, but the pass was a split second late. I could see
it was
Jimmy.
So hard, too. I was
Lowry for 3. What? Left hash mark, no good. Clangs off the rim. Jamal brings it up. Are they going to really close with Lowry? 2:36 to go. Jamal for 3. Uh-oh.
Lowry set a hoop.
Spark 3, good. And guess what? Gabe Vincent got right off the bench and is going to check in.
Yeah.
How many timeouts each? Let me see. Come on, ABC. Show me timeouts. 2 each. Jimmy against Jamal with 2:16 to go. Jimmy will pull up for 2. Got it. Pick and roll. Jamal wanted a bad screen. He's yelling at the ref, yelling at Kirkland. I would love to see a replay on that. Jokic against Caleb. Against the zone. Jimmy shifts over to Jamal. What will he do? Looks for Jokic. Wide open. They're leaving that. He attacks. Misses this time on the lefty. But Bruce Brown gets the loose ball and he hits the jumper. Oh, crazy game. 6-point lead. 1:47 to go. Jamal saying, hey, look this time for the bad screen this time. But Jimmy has the ball. Lowry trying to apply the pick. Jamal is doing everything he can to draw a foul. Nothing. Jimmy against Jamal. ISO, no, fakes a 3. Duncan shoots a 3 with 4 on the shot clock. No good, but bam. No, can't get the ball. It bounced too high. He couldn't jump over the ball guy in the first row. So
Spo substituted Vincent as soon as the Nuggets were about to inbound the ball.
Yeah.
Which slowed down their offense.
Vincent was already at the table. Remember, I mentioned that. But Lowry's still in the game. Never mind. I'm still befuddled. So Duncan Robinson came out. That makes sense. Anyways, KCP for 3. No good. Jokic fights and gets the rebound against 3 smaller guys. Jamal for 3. He finds Jamal for 3, and now it's 109-106. What a freaking game. 106, 105, 104. Oh, wow. So we got small lineup out there. Caleb and Gabe. Jimmy with the ball. Pick and roll with Bam. Bam spins and gets fouled by KCP. Good foul. Good play by Miami to find the mismatch. Good play by Jimmy, really, to find that mismatch. Knew it right away.
Definitely. Yep. Well, Jimmy, as much as he might remind you of Jordan or Kawhi or somebody in some ways with the footwork, his main skill is passing, which is really interesting. It's really cool. I like that combination.
Jokic, they're showing the replay of his offensive rebound, just his ability to very, Looney-like, or should I say Looney sometimes has a little bit of Jokic.
Sure, that's fine. That's acceptable.
Immediately finding Jamal for 3. That's just, man, that's good chemistry, man.
Definitely.
Bam at the line makes it. He's so impressive. Big man that can. That's one thing hopefully Looney will improve on next season is his free throw shooting. Although he might have been pretty clutch in the playoffs. I don't recall exactly, but
I don't remember any problem with Looney not hitting his free throws.
oh, regular season, 65% or 67 it was. It was pretty.
Again,
pretty
though, Bam is a forward who's playing center. Looney is just a 6'8".
True, yeah.
Tree trunk, man.
I don't know. Bam qualifies
Just a little
for me.
Yeah, I know, but
Anyways, we
different body type.
Jokic against Gabe, no chance. Jokic scores. Gabe did what he could.
Sure. I mean,
K.Love did what he could to help out.
So the centers have a hard time.
All right. 30 seconds now. 28, 27, 26. Jimmy against AG. Huge possession. 11 shot clock. 10, 9, 20 on the game clock. Jimmy against Jokic. Fadeaway. No. Over to K.Love. Back to Jimmy. Smart, K.Love. Step back for Jimmy. No good. Oh, rebound. They're not going to call timeout. They're not. And here comes Jamal. 7, 6. They need 3. Jamal against Jimmy. Step back. Missed it.
Caleb, you give that ball. You give the ball to Jokic.
Oh, my
Jamal.
goodness.
Give the ball back to Nikola Jokic next time.
Holy smokes.
Fun game, though. Jokic with 41 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. That can't be the stat line next game. 4 assists is not enough. I don't care how much he scores. If you're the Nuggets, you have to play make for him a little bit, or have him play make for other guys more. That's what the Heat tried to take away.
Heat stolen.
Heat didn't just steal it. They in Mario Kart, they saved all their little shells or whatever for the finish line and and just knocked the Nuggets off a little bit. Yeah, that's not a good shot from Murray. And Jokic had Gabe Vincent on him. So that's something in the film, I'm sure, and not taking time out, I'm sure that
Dean, check your private chat real quick. Wink, wink. But yeah. Great game.
Cool.
Great game.
There's a super sticker.
No. Check your private chat, not starred, private chat.
How do I check my private chat?
It's on the right side.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. Oh, it's
Okay, so I'm going to be rooting for the Nuggets probably in the next game, which is crazy. Weird for me. Final numbers.
I thought you were rooting for the Nuggets anyway, Rich.
Yeah, I am. So I want the Nuggets to win a trophy finally and sort of justify Jokic's back-to-back MVPs. That carries the most weight for me out of anything, and therefore I have to hope they win the next game, because then otherwise, if they go down 2-1 against Miami, it becomes harder to win that trophy. That's my logic, as crazy as it sounds. Let's see. Jimmy finished with 21 points, 9 assists, 7 for 19. I mean, you just wouldn't be able to tell. I mean, look at this balanced scoring.
Nicole's husband's going to get a disturbing the peace call or something, But you know what? Honestly, I'm sure the police would understand. Hey, wait! Don't tell us the outcome, man. We haven't watched the game yet. Vacuum swept clean. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in a couple minutes. That's okay.
Yeah, it's fun. Wow. It's crazy how in the NBA the tide can turn suddenly like that, and then all of a sudden on your home floor, your meaning the Nuggets, You got Bam Adebayo doing the post-game interview, and we've been there, right? We've been there. That just stings. That hurts. It's like all yesterday and in the pregame, Michael Malone is up there doing what Michael Malone does best, which is to set the table, repeatedly saying, I didn't think we played well in game one, reminding his team that they didn't play well in game one. And yet, they still lost. It's amazing. The NBA is awesome in this way. The thing I hate is that I think Steve Kerr would get more hate for a loss like this than Michael Malone would. But I guess that just comes with being a four-time champion as a coach and a five-time champion as a player. He's got 9 of them, right? If I remember the White House trip correctly, when Biden said, 1 more and you're going to be walking like this. Your take. Yeah, I agree with it. That's why I put it on the highlight on the channel. Let's get Kevin Love. I mean, here's the problem. Problems with getting K.Love. 1, if the Heat win, then isn't he more likely to run it back? 2, if the Heat win, isn't he more likely, which is a paradox, to try and get paid somewhere else? I'm saying conflicting things, but no, I agree. But then again, we have Klay to do some recruiting, but it has to wait until the finals are over, right? So that's where we are with Kevin Love. But I agree. Yeah, I would think Kevin Love would be a welcome addition to the team. So GSW obtaining Kevin Love. That's my comment. It's now in the descriptions. Do you agree with your take about Jimmy Buckets? What about Jimmy Buckets? Oh, I was waiting for that guy to say something. Let's block him for the 37th time. Bye-bye. Certain people in the comments come here all the time and just, I see StreamYard has done a better job of deleting comments. Just saying something, reflecting their anger in their lives. I hope you find some help, Brandon Katz. It's clear to me that you've got some stuff going on in your life that is just all the time making you a hateful person. Every single time. But I did see improvement today. I literally saw improvement today. But then again, you couldn't help it. You had to scratch that itch. And we'll welcome you back when you've figured it out. And all it really takes is some positive thinking. That's all it takes. Just say a few good things. Say them out loud. Thumb type them onto your YouTube app. It will do wonders for you just to say something nice. Give it a try someday, rather than repeating to us over and over again that you hate the world. And I'm sure there's something in your life that, I would almost say justifies your anger. I've been there. Trust me. There's a lot to complain about. There's a lot out there to complain about it. But you can either complain about it or you can label it a good thing. So you're going to learn from it. I guarantee you're going to learn from it sooner or later. you might as well label it a good thing right now. So everything in life is just an experience. Whether it's a good or bad experience is up to you. And I challenge you, I encourage you to equate all of your experiences as good ones. Most wins when trailing by 10 plus points in a postseason 7 times. The Heat this year and the Warriors last year. Cool stat. Cool stat. That occurred at 240 mark. Is coming back. 10 plus points in 2022. Heat in 2023. People need to put more respect. I know, right? People meaning Draymond Green, who picked five game series win for the Nuggets. Nuggets aren't winning 3 straight from Miami. I don't see that happening. Gonna watch the highlights later. All right, take care. Blazing. What else is going on? I guess we'll just wait for Dean. One more time, I'm going to say, please subscribe to our new NBA angled YouTube channel. It's called NBA Close Up. And I do have some pretty cool close-up things. So go check this out, guys. Check it out right here. How many subscribers we got now? We had 4 before. Refresh. 9. Thanks, guys. Oh, check it out. I got a picture of the finals ball rack. This links to you. Let's Go Warriors. That's the only clue that it's me. About page was like a behind the scenes look. We already have some videos. I'll have another finals practice and game 2 up tomorrow. I'm taking my time on that. I'm trying to move a la Bruce. That's why, Bruce, I just hire people. I don't know if it's as prevalent where you are, and it does cost money. But after, like, I got quoted $600 from San Francisco to Palo Alto, which is actually pretty cheap. It's a Chinese company. Love them Chinese companies here in San Francisco because they offer reasonable prices. And their margins are always so low. I don't know why they do that, but that's what I used to do as well when I ran my basketball league. I don't know why, because I just knew how much it cost. I don't know. I think it goes back not to be racial or anything, but just cultural. And even Malcolm Gladwell wrote about this. Like, the Chinese have for generations and generations mastered the output of like a rice field, so they'll take so many experiences and so many generations to make, a good amount of money on it. And I just think it ends up that way. But anyways, $600, got to pay some tips. So I figure 700, maybe 800, depending on how, tired they look after they move my stuff from San Francisco to Palo Alto. But I tell you what, I'd rather them than me, and I'd rather pay for it. So you look at it as a 3-4 hour job, and you're paying for 2 guys. So it's like $200 an hour. So it's maybe 100 each, but then it pays for the moving vehicle. I got to pay for gas, $75. But they have to do all the manual labor. And also, by the way, I should have told you this before, but U-Haul, this was told to me by a mover one time. U-Haul's trucks are shorter than than Penske trucks. So if you ever move and you're doing it by yourself, you want to get the Penske truck, the yellow one, because it's taller and can fit, the mattress that way, thereby giving you more space, etc. I should have told you that before you went and got the U-Haul, but anyway. Did you consider just hiring somebody, or is that too much money? Oh, thanks, Blasian. You think the Nuggets can win 3 straight? Yeah, true. I mean, the moment I said that, I was like, actually, there's a small chance they could win 3 straight. So I'm glad you brought that up because I thought it. Now you got Kyle Lowry with Stephen A. and Jared Greenberg, and man, I just recall seeing the enemy team with we just lost, whether it's Chase, whether it's Oracle, and they've got their guy on the finals podium, and man, that stings. It's gotta sting for Denver fans. It's gotta sting. Thanks, Dean. Doubled it.
Yeah.
Asian. The link of the new channel doesn't work. Oh, what? Okay, Cholo put the right. Really? Oh, I got to put the @ symbol. My fault. Let me delete that. Go ahead, Dean, if you want to say anything. I'm going to delete.
Oh, yeah. I mean, also just NBA up close. Go to YouTube, type it in.
Oh, really? There's a few, I thought. You got to put the @ symbol. My fault. That should work. @NBA close up. You don't have to do that with Let's Go Warriors. Oh, I didn't even type in my own one right. Come on. Come on, Rich.
If you type in NBA up close, it looks like, I mean, for me, it's the first one. I already subscribed to it. But it's the one with the finals basketball on there.
Do this again.
Awesome logo. Awesome logo, Rich.
I said NBA close up to my own channel. Oh, God.
hey. It's all good, man. You've been doing Let's Go Warriors for years,
I got to make sure the one NBA up close, yeah. And my problem with the channel is that I'm not like gung ho and just like I would Warriors, like, post game interviews right now. It's just kind of okay. Let me work on. By the way, the good news with me on this, speaking of the same thing, is I'm cleaning all my stuff. I'm putting it all ready to go in boxes, other than big items like the TV, the couch, the bed. Obviously, those can wait till the last. But it's creating more space for me to mail you guys out. Whoever got shoes, whoever wanted shoes, by the way, email me. Let me get the links up. The next time Dean talks, I will go get the Google Drive links for the swag. And one problem is I haven't even checked your emails, but I will get there. The first step was to create space here, and I've got all these boxes from Amazon. I'm using an old shoe box to send out shoes, so everything's getting there. So again, please email me.
Rich, can I pose something to you?
Yeah.
If the Miami Heat in this game took 78 shots, how many do you think the Nuggets took?
See, I'm looking back and I'm
thinking about the pace and everything,
Flashes of Jokic. I'm gonna say equal.
They took 75. Well, I thought it would have been like 85 or something. Yeah.
It felt equal just because Jokic was cooking.
The thing is, the Nuggets shot 11 of 28 from 3, which is 39%. The Heat shot 17 of 35, which is just one over 50%, or one under, 50%. Crazy. It's crazy. The Heat just caught fire, and there was 20 free throws for the Heat to 22 for the Nuggets. So apparently Joe Mazzulla watched The Town 4 times a week, and they were able to force a Game 7 against the Heat. Do you think the Nuggets should watch The Shining?
Is that wait, The Shining? Why?
Oh, it's in Colorado.
Oh,
Overlook Hotel. Yeah.
Dean thinks the Nuggets.
I think
should watch The Shining.
I think Scatman Carruthers. I forget his name in the movie now. Strangely, what's his name? But I think he was in Miami, then flew back to Denver to help out Danny.
Wait, what? Say that again.
Oh, Scatman Carruthers. You know who I'm talking about? Okay. Shining. Dick Halloran. Have you seen The Shining, Rich?
Yes.
So Dick Halloran, I believe, flies from Miami to Denver to then drive up to the Overlook Hotel. Dick Halloran is his name in the movie. The actor played him.
I thought you said Dick Callahan, the former PA announcer of the Warriors.
No, I don't think they had him. That guy was strange, man.
I don't. Yeah,
I think so. Wait, what was he? The PA announcer?
Dick Callahan.
Yeah.
When? A long time up through the Cohan era, but he was fired for something. I forgot what.
Well, when I went to go to the Warriors game in Steph's rookie year in Oracle, they had an announcer who just would do strange, what I thought were somewhat strange PA things, you know, at least coming from outside of that being the norm. But Nuggets going to watch the Titanic. What connection does that have? They live in Denver, though. Why would they take a ship, you know? I know Bruce is a huge Heat fan. I do hear him comment on other podcasts, so I know that he really is rooting for them through and through.
Well, the Heat are an 8th seed, so
I don't believe that. I think the Heat were last year's number 1 seed, and they just had a bad regular season, but they're still more at that level. You know, I know they were the 8th seed this year, but I don't think they're a real 8th seed. You
know. I've always felt that they were kind of an underdog, just because they don't have like a superstar type. I mean, a super scorer, I should say. I mean, Jimmy's a superstar, but a super scorer type, like, I mean, Jimmy can do that. He just doesn't do it all game.
Well, Butler statistically, I think, is a little like, I think he's a little Larry Bird-ish, actually. 20, 22, 24 points, bunch of rebounds, bunch of assists, you know, efficient shots. And he's not the shooter that Bird was, obviously. He's not the superstar Bird was either, at least not yet. But I think his ability to be so dangerous in terms of his passing and the way he can always seem to find a good shot if he really needs it, you know, I think that creates so much, you know. And then Bam is, again, he's kind of a half Draymond, half Pascal Siakam type big man, you know, which is really hard to guard. I mean, it's taking both of these teams have their center take the ball up the court a lot. Their center, that's very strange. That's very strange, you know. My heart will go on. Gone on. Yeah.
Oh, cool. A couple people have manually searched the new channel and they found it. Awesome.
Yep.
Man, makes me want to go work on it right now. Thanks, guys, for the energy. Oh, why did you? I missed that part because I was doing all this other stuff, putting the Google Drive thing. But why the Titanic?
Oh, Bruce mentioned it, I think, because he wants the Heat to win, and he's hoping the Nuggets hit an iceberg and sink.
Oh,
But who are the Heat? The iceberg?
by the way, so somebody asked about Klay and Dray. Your thoughts of Klay and Dray doesn't want to take a pay cut and they want big max contracts. My response to that was, as I put, that Draymond already said he wants to go out with the same guys he came in with. You got to assume Klay wants that, and Steph. Just look at the salary cap table. Huge contract until 2026. We have him until then, and it's like I just think that trumps anything else that you'll hear on social media. They want you to doubt that the Warriors want to stay together. These three guys want to stay together. It's their job on social media to make you drink that Kool-Aid. But the bottom line is that they want to retire as Warriors. So we'll see. I mean,
Yeah.
it depends. Like, it just depends. A lot of things can happen between now and whatever happens with Draymond Green, who is kind of the next domino.
Sure. Oh, yeah, definitely.
So we'll see.
Definitely.
But, excuse me. But I think have confidence that if there's any trio of superstars and Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers that want to stay together, it's this one.
Definitely. Mm-hmm.
So
well, let Twitter and the podcasters and stuff assume the worst. We'll keep hoping for and working towards the best up here.
And while you're at it, go subscribe on NBA Up Close.
Yeah, and not Close Up. I mean, they might be cool. I don't know, but they're not.
Don't even think about that.
Yeah. NBA Up Close. Great name, Rich. It really is. I love it.
Thanks.
All right, Nicole. Have a good night.
All right.
Grown up and go to work. Yeah. Go.
Oh, that's right. It's late over
Go
there.
enjoy that win with your husband too. Must be fun.
Yeah, enjoy. A non. What do you call it? I mean, if the Heat had lost, they'd be down 2-0, and your husband would just be. It'd be funny. Now there's peace. Enjoy the peace. He'd be going ballistic. Be bouncing off the wall.
Oh,
Amy. Okay, what else should we talk about? Let's see. We got 22 people on the concurrence. We're at 2:58 marks, so we got to stay on for at least 2 more minutes.
all right. Cool.
Donte DiVincenzo.
Right.
Smith wrote about the Minnesota Timberwolves and said that Donte DiVincenzo would be a good pickup for them. He would be a good fit on the Timberwolves at the mid-level, or Minnesota, not Miami, Minnesota, MIN, not MIA. They're under the tax, so they've got a non-taxpayer mid-level exception, which is like a slush fund of $12.2 million to dole out however they want. So technically, they've got a little bit more to play with to sign a guy like Donte. But
he did also mention the Jazz as a destination for him too in that same article.
In the same one? Okay, I missed that part. Okay, cool. On Donte,
for similar reasons.
Yeah,
Jazz are under the first apron, I think, or I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the cap. So,
what keeps you optimistic that we can keep Donte, or Donte will keep Golden State?
Well, it's that Donte has a chance to be on a contender, trying for an early bird, right? Which is less money, no doubt, than a non-taxpayer. But non-taxpayer teams very rarely are really competing for titles. And so I looked it up, and he has, if he opts in for this year, it's $4.725, $4,725,000.
It's not much.
Then after that, it's around an $8-something million contract over 2 years, and after you sign that, then you'd have full bird rights.
Wait. So hold on. Let's take a step back again. So if Donte stays, and let's say it's between. No, it has to be this amount because we don't have the mid-level due to the new rule in the CBA.
Yeah.
So this is the most he can get from us. Normally, if the tax level mid-level, if the taxpayer mid-level still existed, we could have gave him up to 6.3, but that's going away because we're at the second apron.
Yeah, it's going away for us. Yes.
For us. So that's it. He just has to accept his player option. So if he did that, then what?
Then it's a minimum of a 2-year deal for early bird, and it says here on free agency explained NBA.
Next summer, then he would qualify as an early bird. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, next summer, if he wanted to stay with the Warriors, he could qualify for an early bird, and the NBA says you can sign him to whatever's greater of 105% of average player salary. So let's see what that is. Average player. I don't.
Postgame ABC. Let's see if Festus is on. I was told that Festus is not on. It was a one-time thing, and that Festus is moving to LA for the summer, which means NBC has not yet decided whether or not he'll come back.
Interesting. I'm finding a lot of different answers for what average player salary is for the whole league. But it looks like it's between 5 and 8 million a year. So let's just go on the high end, right?
Man,
8 million.
That's a little, but okay, yeah.
7.5 million, let's say. So that'd be 1.05. So the greater would still be, I think, 175% of the player's salary in last season. Which, if it's $4,725,000.
Oh, so that's
times 1.75.
Almost 8 million.
Right? It's over 8 million, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, if I did that math correctly, which I might not have, but $4,725,000 times 175%. That's 1.75, right? That's 8,268,750. Over that's their first year salary, right? So it'd be getting more than a taxpayer mid-level, which is probably, if a team's under the second apron but they're close to it, that's probably what he'd be offered. That's actually more money than that. It's about as much as Looney or Gary Payton II for 2 years, and then you get full bird rights, and then you try to get into maybe how much does Derek White make per year?
Oh, Derek White. Okay. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Let me look that up.
Just as an example, I think it's around.
Well, I did Caruso. Oh, you're doing Derek White because why are you comping Derek White? Other than the fact point guard, backup point guard.
Backup point guard.
Gosh, 18 million.
18 million next year.
But he's all defense. He's second team all defense.
For sure. So what was Caruso, 10? Maybe Donte goes for 13, something like that. Stays in the middle class. because once you start accepting here's my thing. Once you start accepting non-taxpayer mid-levels, teams that aren't those that are contenders that might give you a shot to win, right? Like the Bucks, which he's already on, or the Warriors here. He was on the Kings, who knows? But then they're going to say, well, will you take a taxpayer mid-level, which is less than your early bird anyway. That's what I think he might do.
Right.
Yeah.
I see. So you said we came up with probably more than 8 million if he stays with the Warriors next season. So
yeah. Now that is taking a season of a little bit of risk, I guess, injury-wise, right? At a little bit less, although it's about what you made this year anyway. It's a little bit more than what you made this year anyway. To stick around on a team that he seems to enjoy. I mean, certainly Donte was one of the first people to start saying, like, hey, we're the Warriors. We need to play like the Warriors on the road. And so he seems to really get the vibe, or the atmosphere, as I like to say, the character of the team. So he seems comfortable here, happy.
Wait.
It's still a good shot to win. Huh?
Looked at Derek White. He's making 18 to 19 million. So we guesstimated that Donte would be worth 13 million. How do we get him to 13 million?
Because I think if he's playing at that level, right, at that level where he's looking to get that size contract again from a contender, right? The non-taxpayer is around 10, right? Non-taxpayer mid-level is around 10. So if he
12.2, but that's all of it.
He's 12.2. Oh, I see. Right. Yeah. Teams usually save a little round for, I think in the CBA, there's something to do with second round picks or now have their own money or something so that, like the Warriors would still be able to sign them, second round picks. I mean,
oh, gosh. Yeah. I don't know.
Instead of using
there is the Gilbert Arenas rule where second round pick, you don't just lose them to the highest bidder type thing, and which then prevents you from re-signing them because you can't fit them into the cap, which is what happened to the Warriors with Gilbert Arenas. But that's kind of a older rule. But anyways,
well, what I'm talking about is it used to be that you had to save a little of that mid-level exception money that every team got to sign second round picks from the draft, not re-sign them after they're drafted. Right,
which we did with Ryan Rollins. Yeah,
exactly. That was I know. Well, the money we sent out, the $2 million we sent out to get him, that wasn't a cap thing, but or it wasn't a salary thing. But to sign him to the full-time contract that he got for the team, we had to use part of that mid-level exception. Yeah.
Okay. So wait, back to Donte.
Yes.
We can only pay him 8 million right here. If he's worth 13 million, so you're saying so he'll still have to take a $5 million below market rate to stay on a championship contender like us.
Why 5 million?
Difference between 13 million and 8 million is 5. So it's a $5 million.
Oh, well, it's more that the Derek White thing wasn't necessarily comp. It was more like of a goal, like if you can raise his game and stay healthy and, let's split the difference between Caruso and
Derek White,
which I guess would be more like 14, right? 18 and 10 is 28 divided by 2. So
we can only afford to pay him about 8 million here. That's it.
Well, not afford. We're only allowed to. That's all we're allowed to. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And it has to be for 2 years for the early bird.
Wow.
But again, that's about what Peyton and Looney are making, So
okay.
On the team comparison wise.
Yeah.
I think while Steph's around too, you don't worry about getting under the apron. You worry about the talent you have on the team, trying to have enough contracts where either that works and you have a deep talent team, or you can kind of easily match salaries for trades, or that type of thing. I mean, it's hard talking about it in such a vague way because we don't have an example of something we're actually going for. But having those larger contracts allows you to get things back. It doesn't mean that you're just losing the asset for nothing.
Yeah. People are already doing some math out here and stuff. I just think that we have yet to see what's going to happen. So hold your horses.
Sure.
Cap might go up a bit based on the new TV contract. Stuff that Bob Myers had to kind of figure out on the fly in 2016, thinking that we might have a chance to get Kevin Durant back then. So you had to think ahead to never forget Cap also rises. So we'll see. We'll learn more about this second apron as we go. So because we don't have that much information to go on, again, it kind of just comes back to, do you trust Joe Lacob? And I do. So
yeah,
I think we'll be
and
fine.
also you're not asking Lacob to do this for 10 years, probably. You're asking him to do it for as long as Steph is at his MVP level play. As long as
the crazy thing is, would you be surprised if Steph were like, "Hey, I'm going to do whatever it takes to, whatever this number is," right?
Would I be surprised if Steph did whatever it takes to win? Nope.
Exactly, right?
Would I be surprised if he did whatever it takes to make sure that he is always the number one paid guy? And yeah, that would surprise me. But to win, no, that's Steph. I mean, that's just who he is, man. And you can't take that for granted ever, unless you're not a fan of the team or whatever, then fine. But if you love the Warriors, please don't take that for granted. And the same goes with Klay and Draymond too. It really does. And well, I'm not. Look, here's the thing: big markets and organizations like the Warriors are the ones that are going to be able to figure out a second apron or, whatever. No matter what in 2020 or 2030, I guess, right? It's 24, 5, 6. Yeah, 2030. No matter what our record is, our draft pick will go to the end of the draft because, we're in, the Warriors are an important market. They're obviously one of the most competent organizations around with a great owner who will spend to win. Obviously, will. Once Steph, Klay, and Dray are gone, okay, we're going to have to bite the bullet here. I'm just letting you guys know, when they've all retired together, there's going to be some lean years, and that's okay because the Warriors need to get their finances back in order.
Spurs are going through some lean years too.
They have, not anymore. It looks like their lean years brought them a thin man. So hey, Slender Man's pretty good for Wembanyama, man. I kind of like that.
We're going to be a different case than San Antonio hitting the reset button, though. I hope. I mean, we've got some good talent at the end of the bench right now. Good youngsters. So
it's also
reason to believe in
the Warriors play in downtown San Francisco. The San Antonio Spurs play in San Antonio, Texas, and that's great town, no denying it. But it's not, it's not on, Warriors are in a big coastal city in California, and there's the Lakers. There's also the Heat and Celtics. No, those four organizations they're always been pretty good, other than the Warriors. But the Warriors really turned it around and got back to where they really should have been.
Speaking of which, let's just do this thought exercise out here. If Draymond, Klay, and Steph retire at the same time,
yeah, Bruce,
that leaves some salary slots that disappear, right? Yeah. So by then, here's what I'm thinking. By then, obviously, Poole, Wiggins. By then, you set it up either for another Kevin Durant-ish type situation where you have cap room, but the
Kevin Durant, you had the unanimous MVP at cap room. That's a little.
I just mean some free agent.
Right. Free agent. Oh yeah. So the amount of money you owe goes down, and you still have.
Point. Let me get to my point real quick, and then is that I think it does mix. If we're ever looking out long term to when these guys retire, I think it would behoove you to try and make sure this salary is a big one right here. Just as a salary slot
for Kuminga,
and to balance out, for Kuminga, and to balance out. I mean, you're hoping that he pops.
Well, again, I've been thinking about that. I've also been thinking about some trades and everything. I just want to watch the finals and not worry about what's going to happen until I know who the final team standing is, But I've been thinking about that a lot too. And
well, this is way out. I'm thinking way out. This is way out. This is like retirement of Draymond Green, right?
Yeah, that's what he said. 15 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is funny enough. That
PBJ. PBJ.
Oh, never mind. I was going to say something, but I'm not sure I'm quite right. So.
Yeah, you got time. We're looking way into the future, but
yeah, we're looking far out.
Future, again, it comes back to whether you label things as negative or positive, and I choose to label it as something positive, that Jonathan Kuminga could be a big salary slot right here that will supplant, maybe a retirement or two. Rather than Warriors pundits on Twitter saying this or that, and just
can you scroll down a little?
Gosh.
What's green? Is that a team option?
No, player.
For Jonathan Kuminga?
Why does he have a player option? Oh, no. That's got to be team, right?
Yeah, and then the red is what?
Oh, qualifying offer.
So, okay, it's restricted free agency if they don't.
Yeah, pretty standard.
If they don't sign him to okay.
I mean, that's just procedural. Yeah.
Right. Sure.
So but, I mean, this should be the big number right here.
Yeah, because you think the team controls that contract next year, right?
You don't want it to reach there. You want to.
No.
I mean, this. It can stay there, but then you tack on the extension, just like Jordan Poole.
Right. So, but Jordan Poole would have been 25, and then the extension would be 26 for Kuminga, right? Where they went to the end of Jordan Poole's team option, and before he hit restricted free agency, offered him an extension, and that became a big salary slot either to keep, right, or to trade. Now, I'm not talking about Poole or Kuminga. Just if you can turn talent into larger salaries, you can trade them for more pieces.
There you go. Yep.
Right? Yeah. Right. Here, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Hey, Rich, I'm going to set up in the other room, okay?
All right. Oh. Keeping Kuminga, I think, is something positive to look forward to. And maybe that's why Steve has just this global view of everything, where I want you to be by then it'll be a $40 million man. I want you to be a $40 million man in 2027. And the way to be a $40 million man is to earn your minutes in 2023, 4 years prior to when you're going to be a $40 million man. So I hope that makes everybody feel a little bit better. Kind of psychological tricks that I have here, but they're thought out and we just talk them through, just like Bob Myers would talk through an entire podium, talk it through. And at the end of the podium, you feel better about everything, even though nothing really materially changes from before the interview to after the interview. So that's the point that I want to make. So maybe Kerr has been looking at 2026, 27 Kuminga as a $40 million man this whole time. And if you look at it under that lens, then Kuminga not playing against the Lakers is just a shrug. Thanks, Bruce. Anything else? Running out of things to talk about.
Well, I just want to say real quick too. I mean, 40 million. Who knows what the salary cap or whatever is going to be?
I based that off of Poole, which is probably wrong. It's probably more because Poole was the 28th pick.
Yeah,
it was the 7th.
Exactly. And you see, and I'm sure there's milestone stuff that you may like if Kuminga was an All NBA player or something, and
right,
and whatever, it'd be even more than that. I think he has the talent to reach there too.
Yeah. All he has to do is have the mindset of rebounding next season. That's it. And it sounds a lot easier than it is until I start thinking back to when I was 19 or 20.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't, you literally have the mental capacity of a rabbit out there. You're just like, next thing. Like you just forget. You forget.
You're not a fully mature adult yet, too. Right. I mean, as much as Kuminga looks like he is,
I know, right?
It's still the brain chemistry and
so many man-child out there.
Yeah.
The first time I saw a man-child was, back when I was playing high school ball, and one of the guys 2 years younger than us was so looked like full grown man and was like so athletic. I mean, he wasn't a pogo stick athletic. He was just like more of a football player. Like he could be a pro
power athlete,
a tight end, but it just looked like a man among boys. Like, and you're a sophomore and I'm a senior here on this high school team. It just didn't make sense. And then you started seeing more and more of them, and now you see them all the time in the highlight reels of Overtime Elite or Swish Cultures,
and yet
all the time you see them all over these men.
And yet, man, it's Gabe Vincent and Max Strus and Bruce Brown and just skilled, intelligent type players, who make it more easily. But I think Kuminga has that in him. I really do. I think he can be a much more in tune with the game player than he's been over his first couple of years. I'm betting on it, actually. I'm betting on that.
Also, what I was most impressed by? The exit interview. He goes up on the podium. He didn't even play a single minute, or he did. I mean, garbage time.
Yeah, he didn't play. He wasn't put in important minutes at all. Which
he goes up there and he basically agrees with Steve. He's got to rebound, and he's got to learn how to rebound like Looney. And he still had that calm demeanor up there, and it was just like, wow, he can really, he's listening. That was my takeaway.
Definitely, all of our extra interviews, from Jordan Poole opening up, Kuminga taking responsibility. Coach Kerr and Draymond blaming themselves, Draymond for the punch and for not being the kind of leader that he needs to be. Kerr for, just not having the right feel, and like we didn't make ourselves a championship team, right? It's not that we weren't. We didn't get ourselves there. Bob Myers, all these things could have been super stressful. Losing the Lakers and Myers, future in the air, and finding out that he wasn't gonna be the GM, and yet it all felt so positive, And that the Warriors are a smart organization. Even if it's not positive, they might have tried to make it seem that way because that's what good organizations do. But it didn't feel forced at all to me. It felt genuine. Like they're hungry again, which is good for us. It's good for us at least.
Yes. Oh boy.
I hope we get to see a hungry team.
We got to wait until
healthy
July for the Sacramento California Classic Summer League games. But do you think Kuminga and Moody play in that one? I would think yes, just for the reps.
Why not? They're young enough. I think why not? They are not going into a deep playoff run either.
August 3rd and 4th. Oh, that's no. July 3rd and 5th. My fault. Only 2 games. Nothing on July 4th, interestingly enough.
I'll let people let the Americans have a nice firework day,
Next Warriors game, July 3rd and 5th. California Classic in Sacramento. Normally I would go do that and cover it and all, but I'm at a point in my life where it's really mentally draining for me to go somewhere.
Well, maybe we can do something here with you guys. I'm down for that, assuming that I don't have work.
I mean, you can go.
I can go.
Credential you.
Wow.
You wanted to.
That's
you got to do a little reporting though, but
oh, okay. Interesting. Well, we'll think about it.
Won't be able to get away with it's more of a local event than an NBA event.
Right.
So you would have to work a little bit.
I'm here reporting that basketball is fun to watch. I like it.
Exactly. Yeah. But anyway, I mean, one of my goals this summer was to hopefully set up some type of internship type program through some members of the media, of the existing media, so that there's some cred out there. But Let's Go Warriors. I mean, our brand name has really done a lot. I would say over the last decade, I haven't had the official talk yet with the powers that be, but the fact that we are now at youtube.com, Let's Go Warriors. Don't need to put the @ symbol on this one. 164K subscribers. I think we had let me go look it up. How many million views this past season? YouTube Studio. Switch it away from NBA up close. Let's see. Let's Go Warriors. Dashboard. I had 1 million views in the last month, and we spent half the month with no games.
Unbelievable.
So normal month, 2 million views. I mean,
that's you guys too. That's you guys out in the chat.
If someone from the future went back 10 years ago and knocked on the Warriors COO's office, say, hey, this guy's going to get you 1 million views every month in 10 years.
Games.
Isn't that what you want? So I would think that the Let's Go Warriors brand holds a lot of weight. And I would hope so. And
should, man.
So hopefully we can set up something where we can get a correspondent that doesn't have to be me to be out there and doing a good job and not going crazy on Twitter and things like that.
Yeah.
Not being addicted to Twitter and just do a good job as a journalist. So I want to set that up. But we'll see how the summer goes.
Well, anything that helps grow the channel, I'm definitely willing to do whatever I can to help you, Rich. And I'm also hoping that, I'm not jealous. I'm hoping that we get a lot of cool people able to come on here who are like Jasmine, reading the CBA and
that was crazy.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's like
so.
Wow.
Bring in the best, Rich. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. So we'll see. Part of me kind of wants Festus not to be with NBC, but I do want him to be happy and have the job that he wants, because if he's not with NBC, then I'm gonna bug him to come here.
Yeah, man.
And why
Definitely.
not?
You have to. You have to at least call or whatever,
Right?
Because
we're right in line with this positivity, I would think.
Yeah, Festus is a really, really upbeat kind of guy. It's awesome. You can see why they loved him on the team.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, Dean. Keep in touch, Dean Agon and Dean Chambers.
I will do.
All right, I'm gonna go now and get some rest.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
1979, Seattle Supersonics. 1978, Washington Bullets. 1977, Portland Trailblazers. 1976 was the Celtics. 1975 was the Warriors. 1974 was the Celtics. 1973 was the Knicks. 72 Lakers. 71 Bucks. 70 Knicks. 69 Celtics. 68 Celtics. 67 76ers. 66 Celtics, 65 Celtics, 64 Celtics, 63 Celtics, 62 Celtics, 61 Celtics, 60 Celtics, 59 Celtics, 58 Hawks, 57 Celtics, 56 Warriors, 55, that was the Nationals, they're the 76ers now. 54 was the Lakers, 53 was the Lakers, 52 was the Lakers, 51 was the Kings, 50 was the Lakers, 49 was the Lakers. And then in the NBA, 48 was the old Washington Bullets, and 47 was the Warriors. But in the NBL, which was the better league, 48 was the Lakers and 47 was the Chicago American Gears with George Mikan in his first championship. Then we've done all the champions.
Wow. You started with 1979, was it?
Yeah, because we did 80 to 2022 forwards, and then you said do it backwards, so I started from 79 and went backwards. I like NBA history, just a little bit.
Crazy.
Just a little bit.
All right. Well, you managed to bump up our concurrence during that time. Let's see how many likes we ended up with. Just before we leave, 35 likes, not bad.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
So we'll see you in 72 minus 3, 69 hours, Wednesday.
Yep. I should be off, Rich. I should be available.
Just us. All right, guys. Appreciate it.
No, you still need statisticians to check the math, Mr. DA. Okay?
Don't forget to tell people about NBA Up Close.
Yes, please spread the word.
15 subscribers.
You guys spreading the word is the best marketing
By the way,
you can possibly get.
The only time you can monetize if you have 1,000. You need 1,000 subscribers. So we're on our way. Hopefully,
is that true? Even if you have a ton of views,
you also need 4,000 hours of view time. But the 1,000 subscribers, you got to get to that point. Then after that, you just have watch time.
So please go check out the videos already up there. Leave a like.
Subscribe. I'll put more up tonight.
It might be able to allow us to do this on a broader scale, I would think, right?
Right.
Where it's not Warriors specific and we can bounce back. Well, obviously the Warriors are going to be number one. I think that's true for me, and I know it's true for Rich. But we'll be able to do it there, which could bring in a larger net of people, hopefully, if we're doing something like the finals 10 years from now when the Warriors finally miss it again. Okay? Yeah.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Just us. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, just